And the chart's fine now. I think it strikes a strong middle ground between the problems that I
Yeah.
had with both.
I,
And
I, I will. I will also tell my mail story today.
Oh boy.
Uh, so mine's an actual story. It's not Am I the asshole. I know I'm kind of always an asshole, so this
We
is
are
fun.
we are live, by the way, so just
Yeah,
FYI.
that's fine. So I work at a school, right? And in the afternoons, I do car rider duty. And we only have one driveway into the school and out of the school. So other than that one driveway, that one way driveway, there's no way to get onto the property or off of it, really.
It's
Um,
really a bad idea.
Yeah.
yeah. And the driveway is not long enough to hold all of the car riders. So the car riders are literally lined up down the street. There's not really like a we're fixing it right now, but we don't really have a way to get all the cars off the street, right? The kids are next to the building. We just call them out one at a time or whatever. It takes forever.
That's how most schools in my city work because there's just not enough room in some places.
Yeah, exactly. Well, the 500 kids, you're not going to be able to fit 500 cars next to the building. Anyway, so I'm down at the road typing in names for these kids, and all of a sudden I'm standing there with a crossing guard, and all of a sudden this mail carrier pulls up in their truck and gets out with a package and comes to me and goes, "Hey, can you sign for this?" And I look at her and I look at the package and I go, "No, I don't work in the office. I'm not allowed to sign for things." Because that's a policy. If I lose something that somebody's waiting on, I can't, that would be bad. So I'm not allowed to sign for other people's packages, obviously.
Important papers that make it to where our school can be open next year. How did
Yeah,
you lose
exactly.
them?
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to lose my job over a stupid package. And so she's like, "Well, really all I need to know is, do they have a box outside that I can drop it off at?" I'm like, "No, but if you go to the door on the side of the building," because that's the other part of the story, is they're doing a bunch of construction in front of our building. So you can't get in the front door right now. You had to go on the side. So she would have had to wait through the whole car rider line to get to the building. I was like, if you go in the side of the building, you can just take it to the office and drop it off. Somebody will sign for it there. And she looks at me and she looks at the car rider line and I go, "We can stop traffic and let you cut in front here, and then you only have to wait through like 10 cars, and really you can just pull into the parking lot and then like drive off as soon as you're done." And she just turns around and almost like huffs away and she's like, I'll just scan the package and be done with it." And I was like, "Bitch, are you really about to scan this package and tell them you dropped it off and then take
No.
it and do something else with it?"
When she
I'm
said
gonna
that,
lose my
she'll
fucking mind.
she would have done the customer hold. Basically, well, the receptacle blocked scam.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
I get
lie.
that
This
all
time of the
the
year,
time.
I straight up would have done it.
No, I
I-
get that all the time, and like one time it was like for weeks on end, so I finally called them, and they're like, yeah, it says that your front door is blocked. That usually means that they either couldn't find you or they were just done for the day and couldn't deliver your package and had to put some reason down why it wasn't delivered.
Yeah.
But this went on for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then finally, when we get the package in, they have a whole bunch of different house numbers scrawled onto the front, like they were checking if maybe I put the wrong number on there. And I'm like, the number's over my door.
Yeah.
It's not that hard, bud.
Well, that's my thing. Is like, they look at you and they're like, "Hey, like, I don't know," because she looked at me and was like freaking out or like looked super annoyed that I couldn't take the package from her. But you don't know I work for that school. You don't know me at all.
Yep.
Like.
Yep.
And like, the crossing guard does not work for our school. He just works for some third-party crossing guard group. I could have been a parent for all they know, or like just some rando volunteer, right? But like, no, they wanted to offload this package on me.
Also, I have another story now. Apparently,
Oh, good.
we'll do this last one.
Yeah, you're good.
This one's actually neat. So we're finishing up our last little bit of Christmas shopping. And we were kind of just laying in bed last night, browsing the Facebook Marketplace, and we found I don't know how much. I mean, I doubt you guys know anything about it, but the school that Desiree went to, University of North Dakota, not UND, not NDSU. Their mascot up until a couple years ago were the Fighting Sioux, and now it's the Fighting Hawks because politically correctness. So
fair.
Yeah, I'm into it.
sorry, what's up? It jumped over to my speaker instead of my headphones. Okay.
No, he said, yeah, fair.
So it's
Especially
a
with
big
all that's
area.
been happening to the Sioux lately, like,
It-
just
Yeah,
let
it's a
them
big area. It's a big area of contention, and really, the Sioux didn't even care. Like, the actual tribe didn't care because it just kind of got. They actually got representation from it, so they actually didn't mind. But it was just kind of, just people bitching. So they finally got their, But a lot of the alumni are like super pissy about it, and because of this, you can't buy Sioux apparel anymore. Like, it's all Fighting Hawks, so you have to buy all your Sioux apparel from like other people that had it or custom made stuff, but you can't just order it. So Desiree's brother and her, they both went, and they both have basically a collection of hockey jerseys, Fighting Sioux hockey jerseys. So we found two last night on Facebook Marketplace. One that was real nice, and I messaged her, and she said, yeah. And I was like, can I meet after work and around 6-ish and grab it?
All right.
Yeah. And she said, yeah, great. And, did some Facebook checking, and, she seemed to check out. Like, I recognized the last name. It was, friends of friends. Like, it seemed like I wasn't going to get stabbed.
Yeah.
Desiree finds one, and she messages him. And keep in mind, this is at like 11:30 at night. And he's like, oh, okay, do you want to meet downtown? And she's like, he's like, yeah, I'm up right now. You can just come to my apartment downtown.
Red flag.
And she's like, no, and she just said, oh, well, my son's in bed, maybe tomorrow. And he said, okay. So tonight, when I got home, we went out and got the one that I messaged first, and it was in a real nice part of town, like nice, like real nice house, actually on the market. Like, it was real nice. Got the jersey, super pristine. Like, it's like a $400 jersey that we paid the $100 for.
Mm-hmm.
So then we go in, run a couple more errands, and then we go over to grab this one downtown. So he comes out of his apartment, which is over the Thai place. Like, I know these apartments, like they're kind of sketchy. And so he comes down, and we're both there, and like he looks in like the windshield. I'm driving, and he like intentionally goes over to Desiree's side, so she like cracks the window, hangs the money out, and grabs the jersey basically.
Like, you can't shove your hand in here, please.
Right. And like, he was wearing a face covering, so it made it difficult to identify if it was heroin or meth. But like,
yeah, without the teeth.
Right, that's what I said. She's like, was that a meth head? I was like, well, it could have been heroin, just no teeth to tell. But yeah, definitely one.
Damn.
So that happened.
Like, Facebook Marketplace shit is,
Yeah.
I will only go to their house if the thing is too big for them to move it to a third party. So, like, if I'm buying furniture, I totally understand going to their house. They're not going to bring an end table to, like, the Walmart parking lot. But if it's small, like, just, meet me in front of the police station or something. Like, I'm not going anywhere near your house, and you're not coming to mine.
I mean, it was on Main Street, and it's the apartments, so worst case scenario, just a block up is literally where the courthouse is.
Mm.
So it's not a sketchy part of town, it's just sketchy apartments over. Like, it's actually in part of town, but it's just sketchy apartments randomly in the middle of it.
Yeah.
So we're sitting here, because, she's got his name and stuff. She's upstairs. She just messaged me. She's like, so I put this guy's name into public records search. He has 4 open felonies and 2 active warrants for assault and theft.
Yikes. Alright, dodge a bullet. There you go.
Yeah. And the jersey was kind of skanky too, but so that was kind of. But
That's when you do your cop friends a favor and just shoot them a message and be like, "Hey, by the way."
right.
All right.
Things where like he just knows how to hide when somebody's on their way. No point in trying to.
The
chase
thing
them
is,
down
he
and waste your
literally
time.
lives a block away from the courthouse. Is what's so fun, ironic about it.
Yeah.
All right. We all set?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't know why I'm like, well, last time. No, it's Josh. What's up?
Last time on D&D.
It was the Yamcha. It was the Yamcha baseball episode.
I think the episode before last was the Yamcha
Yeah,
baseball
absolutely.
episode. Last episode was pretty hot, right? We got to drive the vehicles and have vehicle combat for the first time.
Yeah.
Can grind someone up who had already surrendered.
Yeah, you did just absolutely grind up a dude.
We feeling a little bit more evil, and nobody who was good was in the car. So
Yeah.
No one who was
exactly how
good
it
is
turned
in.
out.
Well, Tyke's here. It's fine.
You got to this hill, right? And it turns out there's
Even Lou was like, I don't know about this.
Yeah.
That was Josh's subtle, like, oh god, please don't make me roleplay this out.
so yeah, you got to the kind of graveyard, right? This hill. It's got all these like spiny, spiky metal tree-looking things poking out of the ground, and these tombstones around. And you found that they are torturing people here, specifically people who were in the army that Zariel brought originally before she fell. And who else is here other than Jander Sunstar? Probably one of the most famous vampires in all of D&D for whatever reason.
I don't know about that, but definitely in the 80s.
He's pretty hot, dude. He's pretty hot. Anyway,
The god's favorite whipping boy.
yeah,
Yeah,
definitely
really.
everybody's favorite whipping boy. And so he's begging you to basically pull him down and end his life. And do it quickly before Haruman gets here, who is the warden of these people, I guess. When all of a sudden, off in the distance, you hear this terrible neighing, and everything gets a little bit darker. And then all of a sudden, off out in the distance, roughly like 300 feet out, you see a nightmare appear with what appears to be some kind of devilish-looking figure riding on its back. And Jandar basically looked at you and said, "It is too late. He has arrived."
Yeah, we're about to kick his ass. Just stand back and watch. Or, hang on. Sorry.
Oof. Oof.
He just
damn.
looks at you and goes, "Oof."
Oof.
Bob just keeps like repeating, like, yeah. Hang on.
Are we rolling initiative before I throw bullshit at this guy?
Yeah, so I know it says that he's 80 feet out. That's because the map is not 300 feet big, but he is roughly 300 feet from, like, right from Jander, right? So he's, like, way out in this corner somewhere.
Oh. That
We
makes it
start
harder to
shooting
do bullshit.
indiscriminately in that
We do
direction.
need to roll initiative, so let me pull up the initiative tracker here. I would like to... Oh, you know what I should do before I do that? Let's clear it.
I just rolled.
Sorry.
Let him keep it. Let him keep it, ref. Let him
I
play.
rolled a nat 20.
I'll let you keep it. You just gotta put it in.
Here, I'll just re-roll it and then put in the actual roll. There.
I will pull up a character sheet for Lulu and not forget about her this time.
Initiative.
Okay, mine is a 25
Absolutely.
that I need somebody to put me in for.
Oh, damn.
+9 to initiative. Because,
Lulu
you know,
got a 2.
I do
Hell
that
yeah.
thing. I do that
Yes.
thing where I play the same character with a different skin, where I always go first.
I put the same skin on different characters. It's fine. Im, you rolled?
Actually, this one literally is reincarnated of another character. So
So I'll be right there.
I can roll for you. I have access.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What is happening with the page?
I will roll for you.
Yeah, I opened it and it's, just pictures and links, like...
Oh, that's yeah, it shows ads before you get in, but it should, if you leave it for just a second, it should go to it eventually.
so the Phantom subclass
Like
is much more.
The website's, broken for me.
Wow.
Hold on.
I would
Wow.
leave
I'm
it.
gonna try to get in somehow if
Yeah.
it lets me.
Refresh it.
This one's
I did,
much
like,
more
twice.
balanced.
That's
Gosh,
what I
you're not
heard.
gonna hate me anymore.
That's what I
Huh?
heard. It's a lot more.
You're not gonna hate me anymore. It's a lot more balanced
You
because
say that.
okay, but I can't do that ranged spell attack in lieu of my sneak attack. I have to hit with my sneak attack, and then I can choose to pick a second target and do half of my sneak dice, but only half of my rogue level.
It's
time-
your-
number of times
it's
a
your-
day.
Cunning action, right?
No, it's not.
Huh.
That's what it was.
Okay.
Oh, I
see,
need to
I see.
add. I guess I have to add Isaac.
Yeah, I might not be able to get on Roll20. Get on Roll. It's fucking me real bad.
That's weird. You refreshed it.
It
you have,
won't. Yeah,
You have
I'm trying.
You have an ad blocker on.
No.
I'd use an ad blocker and try it again. I don't know.
You said you got a 25, right?
Yes,
Yeah, that's literally what the dice rolled for you too. So
it knows.
Well, it's fine, Im. We can theater the mind it. I have it open in my thing, so
It knows I'm a speedy
Yeah,
boy.
I'm gonna send you. This is what every single page looks like, no matter how many times I update it. And I even got all the way to signing in and
Huh.
trying to click on the story, and it won't let me in.
huh?
Yeah, it's doing this.
why are you getting an like an HTML page or something?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, in the meantime,
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, I
Alright.
think I'll just have Tyler control Bebop as I tell him to.
yeah, I got
All right.
you.
Yeah, that sounds good. All right. Walker, is there anything you'd like to do right now?
I'm going to go free Jandar.
Okay.
Let's cut my boy down.
So as you move up to him and you touch him, all of a sudden you feel a chill go down your spine. Let me look here what I need you to do.
As one does. As all the blood rushes down to my penis and I have a giant boner. Right?
You just get a throbbing erection. No, it's not.
Priapism. Pism.
Jander
Not
is
that
a nice
kind of
looking gentleman.
Yeah, the whole sexy up on a cross thing. It's just like Jesus.
Yeah. And I bet, like, vampires are meant to, like, be enticing. Like, they're
And as we all
I can be
know,
turned on.
Jesus fucked. And that's how I got.
That is a really big tension within most
Yeah.
churches,
So-
and
So as you lift,
it's a whole thing.
And
so
that's
as you
why
lift
we...
Jander down, you kind of hear him croak out, "Thank you," and all of a sudden he just turns to dust in your hand and kind of blows away.
That bastard, he was supposed to help us against his will.
Ah,
Yeah.
Well,
It's in the wind.
well, I hope he feels better, but like shit.
Well, he
Mr.
definitely
Walker, I don't
doesn't
feel so good.
worse.
God damn it.
Anything else you want to do?
So, I guess I'll
Get the
ready my
Infinity
attack.
Stone.
Actually, I might ready a spell. Let me see what spells I have. Actually, I'm gonna ready Witch Bolt.
Okay.
Yeah, and the trigger will be.
So, I was gonna say, what's the range? On
It's 30 feet.
Oh, it's only 30 feet.
Yeah. Well, it's
Yeah.
because literally once it hits the first time, I can just choose to keep hitting. Like I don't
Yeah.
have to re-roll. Yeah.
None-
It'd be stupid if it had a range of like 300 feet and just like, okay, I am now Magic Sniper.
Not for
I just kind of figured it was
yeah.
like 100.
Not for nothing, but if you do prepare a spell and your trigger doesn't happen in time and you don't get to cast it, you do lose it.
I know.
Okay.
I don't really use a whole lot of slots. Most of the stuff I do is ritual stuff
Okay,
anyway.
I was gonna
Fair,
say
fair.
he is like 300 feet away. It will probably take 2 turns for him to get.
Oh, that's true. I didn't think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I'll wait a turn. I'll just ready a rapier attack just in case something comes at me.
Okay, that's a smart idea. Cool. All right, Ty.
Tig comes at you, well, and then goes past you.
I hit him.
Uh,
Oh, done. All right, roll for damage.
The trigger has been. The trigger has
Technically,
passed.
yeah. All I said was if something comes at me. I didn't say friendly.
Yeah.
I got one, boys. Dude, you fucking killed Tig.
Actually, technically, what I'm doing is he passing me. That's my trigger for my action, and he leaves my area, so I'm going to take an attack of opportunity as well.
Brandon comes back as Big, and he's just
conversation.
bad Ty.
Bad would be in his name, yes.
And then technically, if he's within 5 feet of himself and he's still friendly, do I get sneak attack since he's within
Shut
5 feet of
the
him?
fuck up.
Get out.
Anyway, Ty.
So yeah, I assume he's still like 200 feet in the air, whatever the fuck.
Oh yeah, he's like way out there.
Cool, then we're gonna ready a spell, and the trigger is once he actually gets in goddamn range, which is 120 feet.
Okay.
And you know what spell it is that I'm readying, and that'll be my turn.
Firebolt.
Yeah, probably. Kaja.
Kaja looks at the nightmare and she looks to Walker and she's like, "Hey, is this your guy?"
I think so.
All right, cool. She's gonna cast Shield of Faith on Walker, giving him a
Hey.
+2 bonus to his AC for up to 10 minutes, concentrating. Then she's
Oh
gonna...
shit! I should have done that.
So then
Okay, I'll do that next time.
I will be a good tank and walk up here,
Okay.
and that'll do it.
Okay.
Give
Bebop.
us concentration thing.
All right. I'm just gonna say Bebop readies an action to shoot gun.
Okay.
Condition being close enough to shoot gun.
What is your range?
Oh Jesus, I don't remember.
Unrange.
Handgun is. Let me double check that.
But she has sharpshooter as
More
well.
than you think because
She-
I
I was
have
about
sharp.
to say she might be able to hit it now.
The handgun doesn't go as far as you'd think with Matt Mercer's rules. Let's see. 1 second.
Not to be controversial on Maine, but
God.
you're not Matt Mercer.
Well, no,
Matt
but
Mercer Matt Mercer trying to balance shit instead of breaking the game. What the fuck is
no,
that shit?
we're
about?
not Matt Mercer, Emily, but the class you're using is his.
Yes,
Let's see. Gunsmith.
but I can do whatever the hell I want with it now because
It's
it's
true.
mine.
It is a game.
It's 240 is the range. So yeah,
Oh,
no,
okay.
she could totally hit him.
Not well.
Yeah, say
300
300?
minus 300 minus what? 30 feet, just about. Would only
That's
be 270. Yeah, so not quite. You could probably move up to the edge and then ready in action, if that's what you
Yeah,
want
that's
to
what I'm
do.
gonna do. Because I'm like, they're not quite there yet, but I'm gonna smack them when they get there.
Yeah, sure. All right. So yeah, as you move, the nightmare sees the nightmare and the riders see Walker pull Jandar down off of the cross here, and then you just hear, "Interloper, be gone." And then they are going to move 120 feet closer to you, I believe.
Womp womp.
Oh no, it's actually 180 feet. So
Get ready to get fucked, fella.
yeah, Bebop, you'll get your attack of opportunity.
Gun.
Bang!
30 to hit.
I should have asked this before, but I'll let you decide now. Which one are you attacking?
Horse or rider?
Horse or rider, yeah.
Well, the rider.
Okay. Yeah, you hit with the 30.
Like, look,
Fucking
a
hope
horse.
so.
I don't like horse,
Hit the horse.
But,
Nope,
like-
no 30s.
but the rider is who we're after.
Oh, it's funny because you're the only one with a silvered weapon. So yeah, okay.
Well, conscious is magic, if that counts.
Yeah.
I think I'm magic.
So 9
Yeah,
damage.
the plus one.
And since he moved 180, I think that puts him within my 120 range.
What's 300 minus 180? Yes, it should. It's
120.
right on the edge of it. Yeah.
Bada
So you-
bing. Make that save, baby, both of them.
what kind of save is it?
Wisdom.
Okay, this is actually good. Well, let's see here.
Hypnotic pattern is so fucking crazy.
I hope that the nightmare fails because that means they're fucking plummeting out of the sky.
Well,
The rider has to get a goddamn horse.
yeah. So he's gonna have advantage on this.
Aw.
Well, the rider has advantage on it. For sure. So wisdom. It's 13 for the first one,
Nope.
and then the nightmare. I don't know. Doesn't.
DC 18, baby.
Good lord.
literally your fault, by the way.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah. So actually, neither of them make it.
Oh my
Fuck
god.
yeah. Okay, Tyga's
Just
gonna
really
also shout,
fucking
no one
stupid.
touch them. Let them fall.
Can't do that. Oh, fall. Yeah, I can let him do that. Yeah.
Just really fucking stupid.
They're
Alright.
like 100, 120 feet in the air still. Yeah, they're gonna
Let
take a
me
lot
let
of
me
damage.
figure out how far in the air they are. Let's see if it
Yes, you
What?
haven't considered the Z-axis,
Yeah.
have you?
no,
I have
yeah.
not, and you know what? Neither is the book. God damn it.
No, hit
And then the
Like a
question, the
formula?
question
He has
of,
all right. He has advantage on wisdom saving throws. You're not supposed to be able to do that, right?
and then the question of, does he hit the ground or does he land in the river?
Look, Josh, yes and, bud.
I know. Yes, and is where we're at, but we're not. Yeah, I've just got to figure out how far he's falling here.
You know,
You gotta
whenever you like really wound a dragon in Skyrim and it like plummets and like makes a giant crater in the dirt, like with a drag, like a drag canyon. You know what
Yeah.
I'm talking about?
Yeah, that's kind of what's about to happen, I think. Because they're actively moving forward, so I'm thinking I'm gonna allow them to fall into this cliff. But let me do some quick maths here.
Oh no, and then Nightmare gets impaled in one of the
Right.
crosses.
Minus quick maps.
So what do I need to know here to figure out the height? Would be 120 feet, and the angle they're coming at, right?
Not accounting for gravity or air drag.
Yeah, this is what I need.
You
Height.
see the thing riding it? It's a witch. Witch is moving parabolas, so you gotta calculate for the parabola.
Shut the fuck
Also,
up.
magic.
So if we say at this height, I don't need the area. I need seaside, please. No, I need side C, please.
This is the moment whenever we are all. Oh man, we're just thwarted by Pythagoras.
How many liberal arts
Well, I could
degrees
help
does it
you
take to
with
figure out?
So
I think
if
you got it.
So if a nightmare is traveling 180 feet per round towards Minneapolis,
180 feet per round means 180 feet per 6 seconds. So
Yeah.
divide 180 by 6, and that's how much feet per second.
Yeah,
and-
but what if I want this to be A or H, not A? What?
It's just like my other D&D
Oh,
table.
you know what I do is I make it the same because it's a. I don't know what the perimeter is. God damn it!
Fun fact, 30 feet per second, which is the movement that he is doing, is only 20 miles an hour.
It's not that fast. It's just faster than we can run.
Not at all.
I need a calculator. 1 second.
Oh my, we're
This is straight up like my other in-person D&D table. How many liberal arts degrees does it take to do a simple math problem?
Oh man, you
How
know
do
what?
I-
You know what I would have done is this. He falls out of the sky in front of you.
And he dies. No, I have a science degree, and I could do the math, but look, I like watching this because it makes me feel better.
Look, we
I do
can't.
math on my fingers
This is
Yeah,
what.
no,
This
literally,
Is, go ahead.
my
all the way
in-person
through
degree,
college.
my in-person degree, not my in-person degree, my in-person table is 2 music majors, 3 theater majors, a broadcasting major,
Okay.
and an
So
education
if we
major.
say 170 feet, they're gonna fall.
You have to
What?
die
Is,
at
how
170.
much fall damage is with 170 feet? How many d6 do you take per feet? I guess is my
Till the
It's-
handbook.
Anything over 30, it is 1d6 per 10 feet of fall.
1d6 per 10 feet. So
Would you like me to
So
roll
170 minus-
17d6?
170 minus 30, 70, 54, 140. All right, so then we got to go 140 divided by 10 is 14. So
14d6.
all right, so let's go.
I'm just like we. This is obviously Walker's like story arc boss, so we can't just obliterate him immediately. It's kind of like
All right, they're both gonna take 52 falling damage.
Fuck
It
yeah,
uses
Tig.
its,
I don't
it
know about
uses
you.
its
170 feet? If you survive, you are not okay.
yeah, but they're also
Alright,
like
but-
demons.
Yeah,
He
they're
uses-
like demonically powered, and neither of them look too great now.
he uses a legendary action
The
called
horse is
Knob,
like-
Knob Itch.
The horse has like a broken leg. Like,
We gotta put him down.
Gotta be put down.
So all
Horse
right,
breaks
I gotta read this again.
The writer starts crying like, Biscuit, are you okay?
I'm sorry.
Oh god.
I'm sorry, Hell Biscuit. Fucking.
All right, so the
Secretary
spell
Satan.
does immediately end because
They took
because they took
Yes.
they took
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah, a lot of it.
All right, so it's Lulu's turn, and she watches
Can't wait
this,
to see her heal them to full health.
and she's cackling, and she's like, "Ha ha! Get him!" And she runs up here to attack.
Sneeze on them.
When all of a sudden,
Oh no.
yeah, I've got to actually.
All of the
Uh,
sudden.
Yeah, out of the what appears to be like down off the cliff here, appears this giant hell wasp.
Oh good. Oh good.
I guess
Murder
I should
hornet.
just say a wasp that looks very big. And it is going to attempt to grab Lulu here.
No, that's my Lulu.
Low key, yeah, I'm cool with it. Still don't trust Lulu.
Ah, give her back.
Yeah, I still think Lulu is going to betray us.
I
Let's
would never
do-
doubt Lulu ever in my life.
Yeah, so since Lulu's surprised, this is gonna very easily work. And this hell wasp is going to grab Lulu, and be like, and you're gonna hear her be like, "Wait, no, guys, help, no!" And the wasp is gonna start flying away this way. This way,
Oh no.
off the map.
Anyways,
And you can just hear as she's going, you're like, "Guys, okay with it?"
Well,
Yeah.
Well, I can't hypnotic pattern again, so don't look at me.
shit. Damn. Oh god.
Hit them.
Walker, it's your turn.
all right, I'm gonna run
They
up.
are 1 second. I can tell you exactly how far away they are.
Yeah, because that's gonna formulate for my future.
They are. The wasp is like 100 feet away now.
Okay, that's still a hit.
Would you like to fire?
Well,
Is it
it's
my
Not her
turn?
turn.
Oh yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
No,
I can't fire
Walker's
out of turn. I
turn.
can't just be like,
I'm
Fuck
moving
Walker,
to that.
my turn.
I'm moving to that square on the right side of, like right there, where I had my ping. This one.
Gosh darn it, the map's doing weird things. One second. Why does it keep wanting to scroll? What is? Right, we're gonna tab and try that again. Nope. All right, I don't know why it keeps trying to do that. I hate everything. I can't. I literally cannot move the marker. Why is it doing this?
Walker has a mind of his own.
Just having a
The
problem.
map is having. Yeah, the map is having a mind of its own. 1 second, let me try to. It like is trying to do the grab handy thing to move the map and let me pick up the token at the same time.
Oh.
Oh yeah,
me see.
that happens sometimes.
Let me see if I can get him. Okay.
It's honestly it's honestly a refresh problem.
Hey,
Yeah.
I got it. It was
Hey.
difficult, but I got it.
Hey, you sure?
Positive.
Okay. Let me pull up
Because
all
I'm assuming since they failed, they is also prone.
this. They are prone.
Time to heck them up.
Look at his teeth.
Let me find the sheet again. 1 second.
We really got a 1 round Walker's Arc boss, huh?
Oh, it's CR13 monster. Yeah.
Jesus.
Well, you know,
And second D20.
shouldn't have come
Sometimes.
flying in like a douchebag.
Yeah, it's a CR13.
The MVP of the day is gravity.
Story of my life.
All right, Walker. Do what you're gonna do.
I'm gonna take this this weapon and I'm gonna hit him.
Okay.
That
Hit him real
is
good.
a. Let's see, with my short sword, it's +8, so a 23 to hit.
Or
Yeah, you hit him.
shouldn't he have advantage since he's prone?
Yeah, I railed it with advantage. Yeah.
Okay.
Now I need some D6s.
Like a D6, like a D6. How have I never made that
So-
joke before?
I feel like you must have.
Cause you have self-respect.
All right.
You just
So-
gotta, like, separate them out. They're on top of each other.
The damage die is 10 piercing. The sneak damage is 11. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the Whales from the Grave to proc off that and hit the horse.
Okay, so I have a question. Is your weapon actually a magic weapon, or is it just
Yes,
+1?
it's a plus. Well, it's a +1.
It's a +1, so it doesn't deal magic damage. So how much is the regular damage?
10.
Alright, so... And then the sneak damage... does sneak damage actually stay as the same type of damage, or is it
It
separate?
does, yes.
Okay, so the sneak damage is how much?
11.
Alright, cool.
And then the Whales from the Grave on the horse will be 2d6. And that is 5 necrotic on the horse.
Okay.
We're focusing the horse down first. Got it. Bebop can.
Well, no, the damage. The first damage is on the rider.
Okay.
Then the Whales from the Grave. I have to pick a second target.
Ah, yes.
That's how it prevents me from just stacking all. Yeah.
I feel like that's a good compromise.
Oh wait. Let me read this. Immediately after you deal your sneak attack damage to a creature on your turn, you can target a second creature that you can see. Okay, yeah, it's a second creature within 30 feet. Yep. Okay.
Yep.
So I did it right.
Sounds like it. Alright, Ty.
Ooh, I feel like it's gonna be resistant
Oh.
to this, but
Just oh no, I use my full movement to get there. Never mind. So I can't cunning action disengage. I'm gonna take this hit like a champ though.
Well, he's prone. I don't think he. Well, yeah, he can still attack.
It'll be fun.
I'm gonna finally make use of the circlet of blasting, and I'm gonna blast that fucking wasp. I feel like it's probably resistant to fire because we're in hell, but you know, whatever.
I should probably move it. Let me find the hell wasp. Jeez. Okay. How does
So it's a modifier of +5 with the to attack with the circlet.
Yeah.
And attack number 1. I don't think a 20 hits it.
Actually it does.
Are you shitting all over both my nuts?
A 20 hits it, a 7 doesn't.
But okay, well, attack number 2. Does a 9 hit it?
No.
Well,
I'd like.
This is the first time using it, guys. Well, okay. I want to throw this thing into the river.
Where is this? Yeah, keep going. Anyway.
That was it. That was
okay.
That was the attacks of Scorching Ray. And now I can't use the circlet until the next dawn.
Yeah. 24 hours.
Fucking fantastic. I assume that was an action to use that thing.
Yeah.
I don't really have anything I could use as a bonus. Bebop intends to save the boy, right? Well, the elephant.
Good job.
believe so.
Would you like to give me a perception check?
Sure.
Yeah, so as you're firing this spell and missing wildly, you notice that it seems like the bee is pretty much on a one-track mind, where it seems to be flying off into the distance, and out in the distance you can just make out what seems to be some kind of like black tower extending out of the ground. It seems like it's flying straight in that direction. It kind of looks like, from where you can see right now, it doesn't really look like. It's really hard to tell what it actually is, but it kind of looks like a tower, and the top half kind of like balloons out into what almost looks like a balloon from where you're at, like a solid black mass balloon.
Weird. Okay. Bonus action. I believe I'm going to give an inspiration die to Boop. And that's my turn. Actually, I'm gonna move away from the scary man too.
That's fine.
I'm
All
just
right,
gonna
Kaja.
go like
Okay.
over here.
Gonna plot out my movement here. Yeah, that'll do. 20 feet to do the little roundabout. I'm going to bonus action rage.
Oh, really?
I'm gonna roll a d8 on my now official table. Roll a 1. Let's see. Each creature of your choice that you can see within 30 feet of you must succeed on a con saving throw and take 1d12 necrotic damage.
Hey, you can target the stupid wasp
No,
too.
the wasp is like 100 feet out.
Fuck
Yeah.
you.
Alright, well, the horse and the rider have to make con saves.
Something tells me the rider fails. The horse gets a crit 23.
Oh. Well, my DC is 16, so yeah, that'll do it.
How much damage is he taking?
He's gonna take. Let me just double check that save or suck. Yeah, he takes 1d12. So Ryder's gonna take 11 necrotic damage. I gain temporary hit points equal to that plus my barbarian level, which is 6.
Okay. So you're gonna gain
17 temp hit. And then I started whacking with this here Iron Skull Flail on the rider. 15 to hit.
You should have advantage, baby. He's still prone.
Oh yeah, I do. That's right. I forgot about that. Iron Skull Flail. 22 to hit.
The advantage hits.
Perfect.
Hey.
So that's going to be 8 bludgeoning, 7 necrotic, 2 bonus rage damage. So 17 before reduction.
Well, it's not reduced, right? Because this is a magic weapon, right?
It is a
This
magic
an
weapon, but
actual-
it doesn't do magic damage.
Oh, okay. So it's gonna they're gonna take -4, -7.
Oh, it's immune to necrotic. Damn.
It's not immune to necrotic.
Oh, okay.
It's, so there we go.
Okay. And then I hit him again.
Yeah, it's not immune to necrotic.
23 to hit will probably do the same. And that is 7 bludgeoning, 2 necrotic, 2 rage damage. You know what?
1 second, I gotta...
Oh wait, I can't do that. Never mind.
So how much are you trying to do?
7 bludgeoning, 2 rage, and 2 necrotic.
So 3. 2 and 2. Okay.
Josh, those numbers sound lower than the numbers that Tyler said.
He said 7, 2, and 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, we already talked about that.
There's
Takes
some
half damage.
some resisty boys.
Yeah, but I don't like it.
I'm sorry.
And that's Kaja's turn.
He's laying on the ground, broken and bleeding out. I don't think he likes it either, honestly. Bebop, it's your turn.
And B-Boop's got an inspiration, if they need it.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot a man.
Or
Call
shoot a
of Duty,
wasp.
shoot a man. Shoot a wasp,
shoot a
yeah.
man.
No, we're gonna shoot the wasp, but Call of Duty shoot a man. It's really funny to me. We're gonna shoot a wasp real
20
hard.
24 to hit
A 24 does hit.
for 11 piercing.
It is going to take 11 piercing damage.
And shoot again. Extra attack.
Yeah,
I
man.
fired, and fired again.
Fire no. Ooh.
Now, please.
Use
Amidst?
this inspiration.
Oh, that's right. D8 now.
Yeah, we got.
Yes, D8.
Yeah, man.
It's an 18 after
Hey.
inspiration. Your critical fail is a 12. I love that.
That's still going to miss, though.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, it takes the first shot and kind of zigs away.
And then it zags.
Yeah.
And then it zoogs.
Damn.
All right. Next up is the horsey's turn. So it's gonna stand up, and I think it's just gonna make an attack at Kaja.
Bring it.
Does a 17 hit?
It does not.
Oh yeah, well.
The shield is
And
my best
then-
friend.
And then it's going to cast Ethereal Stride.
Ooh. Don't like that.
And suddenly the two of them are going to blink out of existence.
Come back! I
like
wasn't
that.
done.
All right. So next is the Narzagon's turn. He's gonna get up in the minus realm. And do his movie moves.
He's gonna
Crap.
do his naughty demon things.
His schmoovin here. Let's see.
He's
here.
probably right behind me to tickle my bum, isn't he?
Teleports behind you.
Nothing personnel, kid. 1 second. No. No, he's gonna go here instead, I think. Lulu is gonna struggle and try to get free, but it does not work.
Good.
And then
Damn you,
Walker-
plot bindings.
You suck. I love Lulu. How dare you?
Walker, it's your turn.
I am going to.
Oh yeah, when Lulu goes, the wasp also goes and goes another, what is this? 120 feet away. So it is just about gone.
That is fucking fast. I have nothing that can reach that far.
Fucking Cazadors.
Ruining another game for us.
Yeah, once it's absolutely out of everybody's range, we will take it off.
So if I can get a hit or anybody else can, might as well just choo-choo.
It's
the only thing I can really do on my turn is give another inspiration to Beep Boop and hope that you can shoot that fly's wings off.
I guess I will ready Toll the Dead on the rider if he pops back into our plane.
Okay.
Or our level, whatever. I don't know how it technically reads, but yeah, you know what I mean.
Sure.
So if he pops in, it's a wisdom 16, as long as it's within 60
Okay.
feet of me.
Alright, Ty.
Give me back my loot. Bonus action, Bardic Inspiration for Beep Boop.
Yep.
And it's within long range of my short bow, so I can take an attack at disadvantage.
Go for it, dude.
Let's try.
That's gonna miss.
I tried. I tried.
Yeah, you fire your arrow, and it looks like if it was, 30, 40 feet closer, it would have definitely hit it. But as it is, it just kind of... It does the whole, Millennium Falcon thing, where it just kind of, swoops up into the air, and it's gone. Alright, Kaja.
You said the thing is, how far out?
It's like... So it was 100 feet, it went 120 more, so it's 220 feet away.
Damn. Fireball has a range of 150 feet. I think, I think Kaja will also just, play the Sentinel gig and just kind of have a whack ready if
Okay.
something pops out within her range. However, I don't think that if he teleported out and he's trying to find someone to hit, I'll prep a Toll the Dead as well.
Okay.
If he wanted to be a real dickhole, he'd just push me over the edge. Into the
I
cliff.
can't prep a Toll the Dead. I'm raging. So yeah, just an attack.
Okay. Alright, Bebop.
Shoot wasp.
Save our baby boy.
Yeah, so I think... Yeah. Take your attack.
Oh yeah, that's right. I roll
Yeah, I can't. It won't let me. I don't. It hates me.
a 28 to hit,
Yep.
28
Yeah.
does hit, yeah.
8 piercing,
Okay.
and a 19 to hit.
Oh, maybe use your inspiration because it has stupid high AC for some reason. Just in case. I'd say use it personally, but it's your call.
Let's go for it. We gotta get that child.
25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Bang bang. 15 piercing.
Yep.
You can action surge.
Oh,
I'm just
the
saying.
child. Ah, let's do it. We really need this wasp down, and if that didn't do it, what's another hit? Let's go.
Let me see what else.
So
So you also have some trick shots. I know you don't have your sheet open right now. You do have disarming shot,
Okay.
which can make them drop a held object.
Ooh.
Oh! I did not realize it was a held object. I thought it was just
Restrained. or something.
weapons.
It depends on what Josh's ruling would be. You also have winging shot, which can knock something prone. So we can brute force this either way.
Would have been
Just
good.
remember,
to
they
hold
are
the
over.
inspiration
They are over the river.
Yeah,
So-
but Lulu can fly.
Why?
Yeah, but you just spent all that time unlocking her memories.
for that. Fuck does that have to do with flying, Josh?
Okay, so
Unlock
we
memory,
shoot him,
forgets
and
fly.
then everybody sprint as fast as possible.
Josh,
Catch the child.
would disarming shot drop Lulu, or does she not count?
Yeah, disarming shot. I mean, it's carrying. Lulu.
Yes.
So it's a 29 to hit, and it's a DC 16 strength save.
Oh my god.
7 piercing.
Ah, it fails.
Ah! Yay!
Yeah. So it as it hits, You manage to kind of hit one of its arms, and it's a bug, right? So like, it hits the arm and it kind of blows it off, and so it staggers to the side, and it's just enough for Lulu to be able to pop out and kind of start winging her way back to you.
And the last shot is a 15, which definitely misses.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, the sporadic movement of it like popping off kind of throws it to the side, which makes the last shot miss. Oh my god, how many attacks did you make there?
4.
4?
Yeah, bonus
That's
action. Bonus action with extra attack.
Goodness gracious.
Fighters, dude.
We need Lulu back. I don't
Okay.
know where she's gonna go if they take her, and I don't want to figure that out.
Yeah. Alright. So,
Fly back to us, baby.
So did Lulu die?
no, Lulu is back in the air.
Damn.
Isaac, I am against all odds going to keep this elephant alive, and you will behave, sir.
Yeah,
So,
until he turns and kills us all, but, you know, whatever.
The nightmare is gonna cast Ethereal Stride again. Here. And it's going to reappear.
Right here.
Wow.
Right here.
That's kind of what I thought. Damn it. It's too
Hi.
far.
Here.
He hears a little bell.
And then... Man, do I want to do this?
Yes, you do.
Let's do this. Ty, we're going to make an attack against you.
Well, Walker's got his prepped action.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Ringing that bell.
Toll the Dead.
DC 16 Wisdom.
Let's see here. Wisdom save. It failed that.
It what?
It failed.
Alright, 2d12 of necrotic. That is... So that was almost maximum. So that is 23 necrotic damage.
So as the nightmare rematerializes and rises to slam Tig in the back with its hooves, Walker manages to turn around and make an attack and blasts the nightmare so hard that it falls over on its side and
This was on the rider.
stops. Oh, the rider? Oh,
Yeah.
well, yeah, okay.
Fuck the horse. I don't care about the horse.
Damn.
Okay, cool.
Backstory
then-
bullshit.
Alright, now I have to look at how this works as well.
Sorry, bros. Backstory bullshit.
Yeah.
Like horses in general, so it's fine.
It's true. She
I
hates
have to
horses.
look this up.
They got the big police horses in our area. I don't like them. They are a
Sweet
great a
deal.
way to get me off the street.
No, I don't want to know about summoners. I'm assuming that when you die, your construct dies with you. I have to re-roll the roll anyway because I didn't realize that you were attacking the rider.
That's fine.
When he does, you said it's a wisdom saving throw, right?
Yep.
Yeah, he failed it too, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, he dies as well.
Hey.
And as he dies, the nightmare that is here also dematerializes.
Homeboy did not land a hit on us, and we also saved Lulu. That might be, and like, not to jinx anything, the best the combat has ever gone for us.
Yeah.
Until more wasps come and steal Lulu away. Oh.
You know.
On the luckiest fucking like literally the one thing that he's supposed to have advantage on that they're like, no, you should not fail this. Like,
He failed all of his wisdom saves.
yeah, I don't understand. The horse made more wisdom saves than he did.
Horse wisdom,
Um,
horse wisdom.
I may not
Okay.
be a smart horse, but I am a wise horse.
That horse knows what's up. He knows what's good.
It's a street horse. He knows it.
so angry. Alright, well, congratulations.
All right, I am going to go. Is the rider still there? Did he dematerialize? Like, is there anything?
The
for me to
rider
check
is
out?
still there. The horse is gone.
I'm gonna go check it out.
Okay.
What's this wasp about here? Is it fucking off or is it lingering?
No, I mean it's still here, and as Lulu comes back, I guess it is gonna turn around and come back at y'all. But I mean, it's still a ways out.
Okay. Yeah. At the end. Oh no, it's not my turn. Never mind.
Ka-chow.
And,
Oh, it is also not my turn.
actually, Walker, it is your turn.
I'm gonna
Lulu
go
just
over.
flies back. She's like,
I'm gonna go over and look at the body. What's up? What the heck,
okay.
the wasp?
Literally, or
Yeah, no, that's my command to Lulu. Heck.
I'm trying to see what the guy has on him. I know one item that he has, but I thought he had more than that.
he has very valuable artifact that was instantly shattered when we hit the ground at 45 miles an hour.
It rhymes with Shmand of Shmekna.
Excuse you?
The Hand of Vecna.
Oh no. No. So as you get closer, he looks at you and goes, I know you."
Well, good thing you know the face of your demise.
Yeah, and as you say that, he croaks. Kind of falls
Oh.
back dead. So the only thing that he has on him is an infernal tack. What is that, you might ask?
Like a thumbtack?
No, let me find the.
Oh man,
page.
now we just gotta find the infernal post-it notes.
Uh,
The infernal corkboard.
so this is the magic item that he used to bind the nightmare to him.
Okay.
And his takes on almost like an armor-esque look to it, right? But as it as he starts to shimmer some, and it kind of falls off, and it looks like just normal pieces of like almost riding gear, right? You have your bridle, your bit, your reins, saddle, stirrup, and spurs. If you equip it to a nightmare, you will be able to control said nightmare and summon it wherever you want. You can use an action to call the nightmare equipped with infernal attack by clashing the spurs together or scraping them through blood. The nightmare appears at the start of your next turn within 20 feet of you. It acts as your ally and takes its turn on your initiative count. It remains for 1 day until you or it dies, or until you dismiss it as an action. If the nightmare dies, it reforms in the 9 hells within 24 hours, after which you can summon it again.
Huh.
All right. Well, I got the Pokeball. Time to go.
I was gonna say,
Time to go
but-
shiny hunting.
yeah, but you gotta find one, so.
Time to go shiny hunting.
So what was the whole? You'll pardon me if I kind of forget how everything's lined out, but what was the whole if and and? You kill the thing and your kid's good?
I was told that I'd find answers. Didn't really find answers. I just knew that thing was responsible.
Well, you kind of murdered your answers, right?
That's fair. I was angry. Heat of the moment.
Yeah, well.
Well,
Self-defense.
at least you
It's
can't.
coming right for us.
At least you can't do that to anyone else, I guess. Okay, well, ain't much for closure, but okay.
Hey, Ty, it's your turn, by the way.
I was busy drawing the infernal attack, sorry.
I see that.
How far away would the wasp be now? Like 120?
Probably closer to 100. It's turned around coming at y'all.
Okay. Can't do that, can't do that. That would have to be humanoid. That's 30 feet. I don't think it can take a joke.
Buzz, motherfucker.
Fuck, sleep is 90 feet range.
Beep, beep,
Oh my god,
motherfucker.
not again. I would just kill it, honestly.
Oh no, wait. I think it has a 20 foot radius. Yes.
Holy fuck, not again.
Do I want to cast it at level 4 just to make Josh depressed?
Hey Josh, we're gonna break your game.
Yeah, good job.
5d8, 7, 9, 11d8. Fuck it. I'm casting it at level 4, so
Oh,
I'm rolling
God.
11d8 to make it go sleepy sleep. 46. Does it have 46 or less hit points remaining? 'Cause if so, it falls asleep.
It's just gonna crash into the cliff under you and like fall into the water. It had 11 health left.
I really did not need to upcast that, but
No,
Lulu, hey,
not
buddy.
at all.
You had a fun flight? Sorry about that.
Lulu's like, I never want to see another bug ever again.
Well, we're still in hell, so kind of joys out on that one. Yeah, but we'll
She
see.
says-
We'll see what we can do.
She says, "This has been a little traumatic. Seeing Jandar again kind of stirred some stuff up, and I'm sorry I brought you guys here, but I know I was wrong. But I think I actually remember something important now."
Okay, we'll spit it up.
She said, I remember two places. There were two really important places with some really important people. And I think we could go to either one and they would be able to help us get to our next place. Maybe they'll be able to help us find the sword. She said she kind of looks at you and she scrunches up her nose and she says, "One is a place, I think it's over that way," and she points her trunk. And in the distance, you see what appears to be like some very like eerie looking, almost like a little eerie forest. And from like this hill, you can see it kind of looks like the forest is kind of very sparse, right? It's almost more like a swamp, and it kind of seems like it's dipping into something like towards the center of it. She says, "I think that's." She says, "I think that has something to do with making the demons."
oh god, we're finding out where demons come from. Yuck.
She says, "There was somebody there. Somebody important. I remember Zariel telling me about it. Somebody really powerful. I think they would be able to help us." And then she said, "And then there's over there." And she points, and you can see just way off in the distance a big tower. And she says, "That one, I think that one has to do with devil? I want to say it involves devils."
Would the tower she's pointing to be the one that she was being dragged off to?
No, this is in a different direction. So, like, if the tower she was being dragged off to is in the middle, the first one's to the north and the second one's to the south, as far as, like, our relative directions go.
Okay.
She goes, I think that one's some kind of tool that the devils use. I don't know what it does. But I seem to remember
Cool,
there
phone
being
call.
somebody important there as well. I don't remember.
Well, everything I know about this place is that forests are kind of not, they're not exactly true to the decor, you know. It's kind of creepy.
She says, "Well, yeah, everything's creepy. We're in Avernus."
Yeah, I know, but it's usually fire and brimstone and like black rocks and stuff like that, not forests. I don't know. Forests are nice and comfy to me, but
Speaking of fire and brimstone, I'll be right back. I have some tacos to assemble and then eat while we're playing.
Wait,
oh my god.
I feel like forests might have spooky horses.
Forest might have spooky horse.
She says, "I don't know about any of that. All I know is that one's about demons and that one's about devils. And either way we go, it's gonna be tough. But I know if we go in a direction, we'll find somebody who can help us."
Well, my vote's for going check out the trees and stuff, because that's what I know. I don't know about yous guys.
Not know much about trees.
Well, they're cool. They got leaves and stuff, and they grow plants and fruit and stuff, and you can pluck them and eat them. And you can sleep under them, you can sleep in them.
That's not what I needed to know, thank you.
Well, what do you want to know? It's trees. They're all over the place. You ain't got no trees where you from?
I lived underground.
Okay, they ain't got no trees underground. I get it. Still, they're pretty sweet.
Lulu's gonna look at you and say, "Not even rock trees? Oh, you think they'd have some trees made out of rock?
Yeah, why ain't get... Yeah, why they ain't got no trees made out of rocks?
I don't think you know how the underground works.
Nope, never been.
Lulu says, "Me too."
Alright, well, Kasha says the trees. I don't know. This ain't exactly my whole deal. On a pure meta level, just this group like leans chaotic as a principle.
Mm-hmm.
Just throwing that out there.
So let's see here. I'm gonna actually throw y'all over to the map. Y'all are. I assume that probably you've pulled out the map at this point. Kaja, you're gonna hear a voice.
Oh boy.
That's so the one place is here. This is the devil place, and the not devil place is over here.
Yuck.
So you're going to hear a voice in your head that says, "I believe that I could be of some assistance."
Yeah, what you got, bud?
I'm not sure, but how?
I'm not taking the bait, but good.
He says, "The first place that she speaks of is indeed aligned with demons, such as myself. I will be able to apply, I will be able to help more here, as I know my way around better. We call these the spawning trees. It's a place for lower level demons to be created. Nothing fancy, but they will get the job done."
They gonna beef
I
with us
believe-
if we go over there? They gonna like have problems?
You can hear him pause, and you can tell, like in your mind, you can almost see an image of him tapping his chin. He says, "Demons are a chaotic bunch. They have a problem with each other just as much as they would have a problem with you or anybody else." And he's told you these names, so I'll reveal these as well. So he says, "But we may be able to broker a deal of sorts. Not even something as strict as what your friend had, but maybe something a little bit lighter."
Well, Shield says trees.
He says, "Although, over there, where she was pointing, that is a tower of great power.
Power of power!
Control-
God.
How
Controlled
many?
by the
How many?
devils.
How many horn line members? How many?
Controlled
Well,
by
it's
the
a
devils."
Great power, so...
We're going to a TOP concert.
He says it
My
is.
parents have been to so many of those.
He says it's used as a weapon of sorts against demons. I'm not sure what could lie in that direction that would allow you to continue on your quest, but if your friend says that somebody is there, then I imagine that there probably is an option."
Demon zapping.
He
Yeah.
says, but I will have very little sway there. And devils are not the same as demons. They are more driven.
Okay, well, Shield, Kaja, and Walker say trees. Tyke is kind of looking at that tower. Bop, you got any input? Nah, nothing.
I know nothing about nothing that is here.
All right. Well, in that case, I think trees are safe. Well, safe, relative speaking. Bet.
Cool. You hear the shield chuckle and go, yes, safe.
Hey, relatively speaking. Let's go check out some spooky trees.
As you're traveling, let's see what the dice have to say here. Uh-oh.
But we're driving, not walking.
Uh-oh. So as you're traveling, all of a sudden, who's driving? Did we decide that? Walker?
I slept and took land vehicle proficiency.
Yeah, so as you're driving, all of a sudden things become very hazy. It becomes hard to see where you're supposed to be going. Even with the guidance of the shield and the map, you're not really sure what's happening, and all of a sudden the places around you shift and you are somewhere completely different. You are completely lost.
Probably should have taken off my my driving shades a little bit sooner.
Ah, shit.
Windows a little too tinted, weren't looking around.
Let me see here.
I was white knuckling it the whole way.
So you're driving. This is going to consume an extra piece of your coin.
We took a wrong turn at Hell, Albuquerque.
Who is keeping track of coin volume? Because that is not something that Isaac sounds responsible enough to do.
Oh. Tyler hasn't been either.
It's okay. 1 second. Let me feed.
It sounds like a DM job to me.
It sure is not. Keep up with your own soul coins, or you'll be. Or I'll just go.
Well, if nobody ever counts them, then we never run out.
That's true, yeah.
So each soul
we
coin...
never brought that up. It would have never happened.
Schrodinger's soul coins.
Can I talk, or are you guys gonna...
Go
No.
ahead, dude. Go ahead.
Cool. So each soul coin has 3 charges. You've already used 1 to get here, and then this will consume 2 more to get to your next place. So the next place you go, you will need to use 1. You should have the ones that Maggie gave you.
The ones that we rated.
And the ones that you rated. Good point. So let me see how many coins that is.
I'm gonna add a count.
3
as
the
well.
ones from...
How many charges does the second war machine have?
Oh, the second war machine will be dead by the time you get there.
Okay, well, I will keep everyone apprised of that, and I'll just pull over and...
So you have 6... Yeah, you have 6 soul coins.
Alright, adding that.
Yeah, the halfway through your travel, your second machine will run out of soul coins, so if you want to keep it, you will have to add another.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
I think Tig will play a quick funeral ballad or something, and then wave it away as he mounts the other machine and
push it off a cliff so no one else can have it.
I love you, Thelma.
I love you, Louise.
So I guess another question, kind of like... No, I guess I'll ask as we're driving to the next section. So you said, okay, but we're driving to the next section? We just got lost, basically?
So you're lost, right? And here's the thing about getting lost in Avernus. It's very hard to find your way back. So you're roaming around for a while, and then luckily, you all of a sudden hear music. And it seems to be some kind of almost carnival music.
Oh, that's bad. That's bad.
Boy.
And as you kind of drift closer and closer to this music, all of a sudden you see a bunch of wagons stationed, and what appears to be a giant tent set up in the middle of this giant barren field. And you can see there's like a sign set up out front, and it appears to be some kind of like almost carnival or festival going on.
Welcome to the Circus of Values.
Hey guys, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I think we need to pull over and ask for directions.
Hey, they got these things in Luskin all the time.
Seems a fun place.
I feel like anything in Avernus is fun or safe or a good idea, but y'all make that call.
I mean, I ain't saying we go in there expecting like candy and like nuts or whatever, but you know, they gotta make money too, right?
Just a question on that. Have we had any chance to see if our currency works on this plane, or have we had no experience with money yet?
You have not had a single experience with money.
Okay. Because, like, I know that my character sheet, I have a good chunk of change, but I don't know if it's going to do me any good.
Hey, look at it this way, Bebop. There might have like a mechanical bull or something in there. You know, it's like up your alley.
Is it?
I mean, maybe. Well, I mean, if we're lost, then I think we should check it out. Plus, I mean, come on. Carnival episode.
Bebop's
Fair.
gonna hold to that it's a bad idea, but that they can do nothing about it.
Oh, yeah, of course it's a bad idea.
And maybe if Walker's lucky, he can, like, get Lulu stuck to, like, do, like, Buzz Lightyear in Toy Story 4, where she gets, like, strapped up to, like, a toy. Like, she's the prize.
I watched that movie and I don't know what you're talking about.
It's when Buzz gets, like, they grab Buzz and he gets put up on the prize wall with Ducky and Bunny.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Isaac's
All right.
dad. He has to watch that plenty.
So as you pull up to this to the front sign and hop out, and we'll start walking towards the gate, you meet a man out front. He appears as just a normal, average-looking guy. Darker skin, nice full beard, what appears to be some kind of wrap on his head and a shawl over his shoulders, and he comes to you and he goes, my friends, do come into the Wandering Emporium. Welcome, make yourselves at home. My name is Mahadi. I am the Emporium Master here, and I am here to take care of your every need.
Okay.
What's the catch?
He says, oh, no catch. Think of us as a traveling band of merchants. Of course, we supply other needs as well. Say room and board, food. We even have a lovely massage parlor that you may take part in. And we supply a place for you to find multiple items that you may need or want on this plane.
Okay. So Walker's gonna pull out a single cold piece, and he's like, "What's this worth to you?"
He says, and he's gonna take it from you and look at it. He's gonna pull out like a little eyeglass thing and flip it over in his hand and do the whole bite test thing. And he goes, "Oh, this is standard coin from the mid-realm, isn't it?" Well, unfortunately, here on Avernus, I'm not sure how far that will take you. You see,
Yep.
we tend to deal in more solid forms of recompense here. And he pulls out a bag and kind of shakes it in his hand, and you can see from the weight that it's like very obviously a bag of soul coins. He says, but that is not to say that people will not take it here. I'm sure that you can find somebody or maybe some exchange rate that you can meet to satisfy your needs. I mean, and if not paying with coin, then paying in favors is always welcome here down below.
Yeah, I got a question. Why you set up shop here? I mean, it's hell, you know? You got all kinds of like what do you call them? Mid realms or whatever.
He says, oh, little one, I set up shop everywhere and anywhere that I please. I have brokered several deals that allow me to, how should I say, move where I will. Many people find my services to be of much use.
Oh yeah, that's good enough for me.
I don't suppose your circus could use a performer for a day or two.
You know, we might. Show me what you've got.
Show me what
Show me what you got.
Of course they all fucking did it.
It had to happen. It had to happen a lot.
I think I'm gonna give myself a bardic inspiration just in case I fuck up.
You sound pretty far away.
He gives himself a pep talk. You can do it. You can.
We can hear
That
you.
is because I had my mic
Wait,
flipped
Papa?
up for some reason.
Ah, gotcha.
Oh.
I said I'm gonna give myself a bardic inspiration in case I fuck up.
Okay.
Performance, ka-chow. You know what? Just for style points, I'm gonna roll the inspiration anyway. 29.
Yeah, so you put on this really, really elaborate display for him. You sing this beautiful tale, and the songs you sing and everything are actually come off very magical and mystical in terms, and he seems pretty bedazzled by it. He's very impressed. And so he looks at you and he goes, "My friend, that is some of the most beautiful singing I have heard, and well, just about anywhere that I've been. We would be honored for you to perform for us tonight. In fact, forget the circus. I shall set it up as a concert hall, and tonight only, we shall have, what was your name again?
Tig the Trueborn.
Tig the Trueborn. There shall be posters, there shall be signs. All I need you to do is sign right here." And he's going to pull up a contract in front of you.
Okay, let's read it exhaustively.
Some good exposure, right?
Give me an intelligence check.
Can I help him being a smart boy?
If you'd like to read over it as well, he may make it at advantage.
Okay. Thank you. I don't have a modifier for this. Thank God.
Okay, 15. You can see that it's actually a pretty standard contract, and it really doesn't have much to do with putting on the actual concert as it is. It really has more to do with being in the Emporium in general. And it talks about how when you pay, you have to barter with the people who are there, that bartering is accepted, that you can pay in multiple different forms, as he already said. But the line that is very, very clear is that all debts must be paid upon exit of the Emporium. Any failure to pay those debts would result in the forfeiture of your soul.
Oh, no big deal then. Tig will kind of look up from the contract, look back down, look back up, say, "So, in performing here, would there be any debts I would naturally accrue in addition to whatever payment I might receive?"
He says, "Oh, no. In fact, we would pay you. Yes, I believe, let us say, 5 soul coins. Seems it would be very worth your while. Or worth our while to hire you for this amount. For one night only."
Tig will grin and give a counteroffer of, "Oh, what do you say to 7 soul coins and I put on an even better performance?"
Yo, what's your cut? What's the percentage here?
What does the door take?
Give me a persuasion check.
I'm gonna blow another bardic inspiration just because. Fuck yeah.
It's like,
me or Tig? Walker or Tig?
No, Tig. He's.
I'm not gonna roll. I'm not gonna roll inspiration for that. Fuck. It's good enough.
Yeah. He looks at you and goes, "Ah, well, 2 soul coins. I think we could manage that. Yes, yes. And of course, I will supply housing for you and your friends here. On the house. I'm
No,
feeling
thank you.
generous.
They'll pay us an exposure.
He says, "Oh, but my friend, it does come with some benefits. You see, our lovely little village here, how should I say, come at a little bit of a protective stance. You see, you may feel that some of the weights from the natural weight of Avernus leave your shoulders, as it will, by staying with us."
Okay, cool. So these two guys won't be as pissed off anymore. And point at Walker and Bebop.
Stop. You're pissed off.
So, question with that, because it says if we don't leave the plane within X days, yada yada, it becomes permanent. But what if we leave and do this, and that we're in here, but we still want to be angsty boys?
I mean, if you choose to become an angsty boy, then I'm not going to stop you.
Because I feel like that deal with Jermon kind of supersedes.
Yeah, the deal with Jermonk's not going to go away because you stayed at the Wandering Emporium.
Yeah. So okay.
So, I think Tig is gonna put the contract on a flat surface, like probably not the hood of the
On the back
war
of
machine, because A, it's too fucking huge.
Kaja plants the shield, and you can like sign it on the rim of the shield.
And he goes, "No, I will need everybody to sign one if you would. Again, they're all the same, very standard. You may stay. I will even write about you getting free housing." And he snaps his fingers, and all of a sudden a line rider comes up and says, "We will supply housing for Tig and his friends for this period of time." And he says,
the caveat
"All I
is you're actually my friends.
All I ask is that you must follow the rule of pay your debts before you go."
So Tig is gonna, with one hand, he's about to sign, and then he pauses and holds out his left hand. How about an advance on that payment, then? I mean, we're likely to spend
He says,
much of it here while we're here.
He says, I will pay you once you have signed. There is, we are still in Avernus. One does not trick another out of a deal here.
Well, there's no trick. After all, once I sign, I'll be obliged to perform anyway, won't I? Else you'll come to collect on the debt.
He says, and I will be obliged to pay you. Sign, and we will start.
Alright. Tig signs.
Okay. Yeah, he says, a deal has been made, and the scroll snaps itself up and whisks itself into his shirt pocket. And he says, here's your payment up front as requested. You are more than welcome to spend it here. Depending on what you are looking for, they may take your gold or they may take your souls. Feel free to spend it all.
Kaja signs it, but she signs it with a backwards K, and it's very jagged and all in capital letters. And on the side of it, she draws a little raccoon face.
He says, a signature is a signature.
Bebop will sign, but also looks him right in the eyes and goes, "You screw me over, I'm out."
Oh, never, my big metallic friend. You see, I am not in the business of, screwing people over. I run a fair business here and there and everywhere, and people accept me back. Trust me, you don't get very far screwing over demons in their own home.
Devils.
Demons, devils. Yes.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, that was a DM slip up and you know it.
But, alright.
I don't know, he gets me off used car salesman vibes.
That's why I love him.
Yeah, this thing has never been totaled.
Why
did you bring that up?
I am so easily, just charmed.
Alright, Lulu, we got something for you to sign. And I sign
Lulu
mine.
says, oh yeah, hey, how's it going? Mahadi? And he says, Lulu, it has been such a long time. It is so good to see you.
God damn
You
it.
gotten those memories back? And she says, no. Is my contract still good from last time? He says, oh, yes, you are always welcome here. Come in.
We thought Tig was the MVP here, or the VIP rather, but fucking Lulu up there is hanging out in the penthouse tonight.
Just Lulu with like a fucking nice ass bottle of champagne in her trunk.
Devil jacuzzi all warmed up.
She's down at the poolside bar.
Oh yeah, just lazily floating.
Hanging out with all the succubi
Mm-hmm.
and incubi.
She's got like her ears just wrapped around the shoulders of like two succubi in a hot tub with the fucking like glass
No,
and shit.
Lulu, you do you.
Hey,
I
sup?
don't know your
She's like,
personal life.
And he says, yes. With that being done, my friends, welcome to the Wandering Emporium. And he bows. As the last of the contracts like slip into his shirt, he bows and gestures over.
Yeah,
That felt like a welcome to Jurassic Park moment.
Yeah, I've been playing the Nier Automata circus music the entire time.
That seems fitting. Let's see here. Let me look at my player characters here.
If you don't immediately know where Tig is going, I'm disappointed in you.
No, I'm trying to think here what you might have noticed. History is not gonna. Well, no, I don't think so.
I'm a smart boy.
Kaja, what do you think?
Wait, perception or
No.
Kanja, what do you think? Not very much, my friend.
No. Bebop, what about you?
No thoughts, head empty.
Arcana is not gonna be it either. I'm just trying to see if there's something you might notice.
survival?
I will let Walker make a perception check here.
That was not good. That is an 8.
Oof.
Yeah, you don't notice anything. You're fine. Everything's fine. It's fine. You really haven't noticed like anything off the like. You just signed a contract with this guy, and while you know people can be shady, a contract's a contract, right? And especially in Avernus. So as far as you can tell, nothing is odd. It's an odd place, but it's not odd in the sense that like things are going wrong. You know.
Bebop is not gonna touch anything in the meantime, though, because they do not trust this place or that guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see here. Let's say. Yeah, but what? Because this is not a place I expected to end up tonight. The dice put us here, so I have to do some light reading while we're doing this.
Yeah, man.
The
Ready
bane
Player
of any
2 came out a
DM.
couple weeks ago. You used that.
I'm fine though. This place fucking rules.
Oh yeah. I was wondering whether Tig would even ever deign to come back from Avernus, but this is like, ooh, I don't know, man. This is pretty tight.
All right. What is this? Oh no, not again.
You want to take like a quick 15-minute DM break?
No, I'm reading and I'm like, oh my god. Yeah, so as you wander in, Lulu's gonna be like, wow, this is all so much to take in. So many sights and sounds and smells. It's really familiar. And Mahadi's like, of course, my friend. You've been here before. And she's like, I have? I can't remember why though. He says, well, I mean, I did look after you for a while, you know. It's not like you were just on your own out there. I found you and I took you in. You were lost, and this is a place where lost people are found. So, you know. It is very surprising to see you here, though. We will have to talk more about this later.
Tig has a question for Mahadi there. I just posted it in Rule 20.
One second. He's going to lean back and go, "We're looking for the restaurant. It's over that way." And he points over towards the east side of the setup. So you guys have... Tig has 7 coins. The rest of you have, I assume, 5, because you're going to use one for your vehicle.
That sounds about right.
He says, "Yes, I have a... I'm sure you could find a dealer here who would sell you more soul coins as well, but they may come at a heavy cost, either in favors or in coin."
You got anywhere where I can, like, punch people? You know, circuses at Luskin usually have that. They just, like, kind of let a bunch of guys in a dirt circle just, like, beat the crap out of each other, and whoever, like, lands the most punches and takes the least gets money.
Can
I hit stuff for money is what I'm asking.
He says, "Well, possibly, yes. There might be some set-up wrestling areas, or maybe an arm wrestling place.
Hell yeah.
We haven't done the gladiator things lately. That's more of a bell thing, but for you, I'm sure we could find something."
Yeah,
What merchants do you recommend?
He says, "Well, what are you looking for?"
I mean, I guess first and foremost, I would be looking for information concerning Avernus. We kind of have tasks of sort, and you said yourself, you know, you get lost to get here, and we need to get unlost. I mean, next, I would probably be looking to, you know, I found that a lot of my things don't hit quite as hard here because, no magic-y in the weapons. So maybe something to kind of help me ward off some devils and demons should they not be so nice to me.
I'd like to retcon something very quickly.
Okay.
Because I feel like I should have given it to y'all when you left Mad Maggie's. I'm going to give you a flask of Demon Ichor.
Okay.
Okay, where'd this come from?
Or Ichor. Right?
It's Ichor.
Yeah.
Ichor.
So,
It's Ichor.
It's Ichor.
Go on Google right now and have it pronounce it for you. It's Ichor.
yeah. So, yeah, you have a bottle of that as well. I just wanted to make sure that y'all had that as well. He says, "Well, as far as information goes, maybe we don't have a classical tavern. ICHOR. We don't have a classical tavern like you would find in most villages, but we do have a wonderful restaurant, and maybe somebody there would be able to fit you in. If you're also looking for information, maybe you should check out our barber shop. We have a wonderful Kalashad woman who does a fantastic job. Bernie will set you up with a wonderful haircut, and I'm sure you're getting a little long around the ears if you know what I'm saying. She hears things, and she might be willing to talk to you. As far as weapons go, we do have a forge here with us. They can make you weapons, and they can repair your vehicle if you wish. Although your vehicle seems to be pretty well off, I believe.
Oh yeah, we take pretty good care of her.
Did you get that from Maggie, by chance?
Yep.
Oh, wonderful woman. She really can be a witch sometimes, though.
I don't know. I think she's fine.
Tig would laugh uproariously if he wasn't, like, furiously getting massage right now.
Yeah. Hell yeah, brother.
So he goes, yes, you will find the forge over that way, and if you go the direction that your friend went, you will find the restaurant as well. The barbershop should be just past.
I'm gonna go and check out. I'm gonna go check out that forge because, like, love the flail. Really more of a hammer girl.
Yeah, I'm cool with the forge
Yes.
first.
We should see what we can do. All right. So real quick, Ty, you said you wanted to go to the spa, right?
That's right.
So let's start there. So, you come up to what appears to be the, oh my God, would you stop?
Oh, please don't stop me now.
Appears to be the restaurant, right? And next to it is kind of this it's a little bit cleaner than most places. As you step in, it's still got like the black and red colors that you're very used to seeing in Avernus now, but they're much more muted and like controlled and coordinated. And there's like some color shifts in between it, and it looks much softer to be in. It's still dark and depressing, but maybe like emo instead of like actually like death metal. And so as you go up, you see a guy standing there, and he seems really young. He's like, it's a little like tiefling, right, with blue skin and curly horns, and he's got like the black hair, and it covers one eye, and it's kind of combed over, and he's in like a normal like t-shirt, or not t-shirt, but like a golf shirt tucked into like khakis, and he's standing there at the counter, and he's like, hi, welcome to the Wandering Emporium Spa Services.
It's
what can I do
song.
for you today?
It's Song again.
My name's not Song, okay?
I'm not
It's
here.
Rhyme. Song's my cousin.
Oh my God. Josh, I love
Yeah.
you.
What can I do for you? Oh my God, I hate you so much.
I love you. You're
It's
like,
called the spawning trees. What do you want from me?
I hate you so fucking much. That's not even how trees reproduce, you idiot.
oh my God. We need to like ban Brandon from fucking touching the art tools permanently. I'm trying to. What was that?
Update on my Google Chrome not working correctly. It does it for every web page, not just Roll20.
This is
Maybe
why we
should
use
go back to
Firefox.
Microsoft Edge.
Oh, Firefox, man. Firefox fucking rules.
God, dude, I love
I don't know what
that.
happens. Like if I Google something, the Google page goes fine, and then I click on every page, and it's like in the HTML appearance, and I'm like,
Sounds like you're being bottlenecked.
Okay.
He's like, what can I get you today?
Tag will wipe the sweat off his brow real quick and say, yes, I understand you offer massages here.
Of course we do. We're a spa service. We have light amenities like body, foot, hand treatments, massage therapy, skincare, general grooming, bathing, that kind of stuff. And then we can also do special services. Dream therapy, whole body restoration, longevity therapy, your normal Avernian spa stuff.
How much for the whole package?
He like pulls out his abacus, and he's like ticking through it. Here's a great question. Has anybody been keeping up with your actual money?
I have
So
a shit
as
ton.
well.
My
Yeah.
actual money is like nothing.
Kaja's
I
been
have-
giving her money away a lot because she doesn't understand capitalism.
I have
Yeah.
10-15 gold.
Damn.
so
But yeah.
YouTube works. Netflix,
Yeah.
like all my startup pages work. Nothing else does. What?
Couch just still has a shit ton of money too.
She has 300
Um,
gold, but that's not as much as Walker.
Yeah, but you got platinum pieces
Oh
too.
shit! I got platinum
Yeah,
pieces.
I converted mine because roll
Yeah.
20. I mean D&D
So-
Beyond automatically converts because I
So
have 6. Yeah.
he sighs and he goes, That'll be 1,500 gold or 1 soul coin.
1,500.
These conversion rates.
He's like, for the whole package, yes, there's an upcharge. You have to understand.
Tygal, flip him a soul coin.
He says, thank you for your patronage. Have a seat while we go ready your experience. And he steps away.
I hope the masseuses are like incubi and succubi, not like fucking little imps or God knows what else.
They give you like a 20-hand massage, but it's all like grubby little imp hands.
I don't know, it could be really good. I don't want to judge before I get in there.
Yeah, so you go back, and you...
I can hear that.
God damn it, God.
Told you. Fucking told you.
So you go back, and you hear a voice tell you, come in, lay down on the table. We will get started momentarily.
I hope that's not Mahadi.
I hope it
Face
is.
down, please. Take off whatever you are comfortable with.
So Tig strips down to nothing.
Hell
immediately.
yeah. Hell yeah, brother.
And he's gonna go face down, but he's gonna tilt his head so he can see who the fuck is coming in, because I swear to God if it's Mahadi.
And up from around the corner steps none other than Mahadi.
Fuck
And he
yes.
goes, oh no, my friend, you must relax. And he kind of puts your head back in the pillow, right? And he's like, oh, don't worry, good old Mahadi will soothe your aching bones. And he starts to massage your back, and it's fairly normal, right?
Until
It's not weird. Shut up.
It's not. No,
then
it's
it
not
takes
weird.
a turn.
But you do. He's definitely using both hands, right? Like rubbing down your back on your shoulder
I
blades
should
and
hope
stuff.
so.
And then all of a sudden you feel another set of hands.
oh my God.
And he says, yes, the full treatment. Don't worry. We will have you spick and span in no time. And like the second set of hands starts like massaging your legs. And at this point, he's at an angle that you can't see what he's doing, but he's doing a fantastic job. Honestly, he does the whole hot coal situation where they get the hot stones and put them on your back, and he even does some light acupuncture. Right? He's like, oh yes, we will loosen up these muscles in your neck. Get you nice and limber and ready for whatever Avernus can throw at you. He's gonna take like a file, right, and kind of shear down your hooves some, kind of get the gross parts off. He's like, oh yes, I think we will have to do more than a pet egg for this one, my friend. He's making light conversation with you. He's like, so where are you from?
I think Tig's gonna try to answer him like periodically, like it's from the Feywild, and he's just gonna. He's going to continually. Yep, he's gonna continually drift into like nonsensible.
He says, "Oh, the Feywilds. Are you more of a Titania Fey or a the Mab one?"
Oh well, actually, Prince of my own. Oh.
Oh, you must be one of the outer Fey then. Oh yes, lovely place, the Feywilds. I do so enjoy my time there. That's usually where I take my vacations. Give me your perception check.
I'm gonna go ahead and do it at disadvantage because ooh.
Attaboy.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't. All right, yeah, you don't notice anything. I guess maybe the massage is just so good that you really can't focus on anything, right? And he goes, "Okay, that seems very good. Like about an hour in, he's like, "Oh yes, that seems very nice. If you would like, we have a sauna set up for you, as well as a jacuzzi that you are more than welcome to use for as long as you would like. I have set the show for tonight around say like 8 o'clock. If you would be so kind as to be there by sundown so that we can get ready."
I think all that Tig will manage is like a limp thumbs up.
He's like,
Yeah, sure thing, babe.
yeah. He's like, oh yes, thank you very much. You come again, yeah? And he's gonna step out the
like-
back door.
You know,
Tyke's like already smoking a cigarette or something.
you know, yeah.
No happy endings.
He said yeah, so now I'm gonna say that Mahadi has cat ears underneath his turban, and that's gonna be my headcanon for this character for the rest of this campaign. You know, yeah.
Something like that. Yeah, ooh, what's
Stop
this?
it! Stop it! I never said you could do that.
I need an image of this.
Of nya ooh woo, like.
No, this is what I was thinking of. Okay, yeah, so
Yeah.
everybody else. So I know that Tyler and Isaac wanted to go to the forge. Are you going to go with them, Bebop?
Bebop doesn't want to do or touch anything, but they will follow others to make sure they don't do or touch anything else.
Too late.
What? So as Isaac and as Walker and Kaja start kind of wandering off towards the forge, Bebop, you notice that Lulu is kind of like seems almost entranced and has started to kind of wander off down a different set of tents.
So
So-
we're losing Lulu? I've noticed this? Who's noticed
No,
this?
this is Bebop.
Okay. Sorry.
Bebop's gonna be like, I'm gonna go check on Lulu and just follow Lulu wherever she's going.
Okay. Yeah. So Lulu is just wandering along. One second. Give me just a second here. And Lulu kind of just stumbles upon what appears to be almost like a little farm. It looks kind of like almost a petting zoo. Except instead of like sheep and goats and, you know, the normal petting zoo fare, there just seem to be a ton of like larvae around. Like of some kind of bug or something that you can't make out.
Do I want to pet it?
And Lulu's gonna be like, ooh, look at these. And from the barn behind it, you're gonna hear, hey, you there, you troublemakers, stay away from my larvae. Those are my pride and joy.
What's your larva, sir?
He's gonna wander out and be like, that Mahadi, when he told me to come here, you'll want to mess with my larva, huh? Well, I might gonna let you. And you see what is a little hobgoblin. Like so he's a hobgoblin, right? So he's a little bit taller than a normal goblin, but that only puts him at like 4 feet. And he's wearing what appears to be like armor from like his shoulders down. He's got like pauldrons on, and the straps go down and hook to like a chest piece, and then he's got like the battle skirt on and the greaves and everything. But on his hat, on his head, he's got like a farmer's hat and a piece of straw. He's got a pitchfork. And he comes out and he's like, what do y'all want? What are you doing here?
Just following her. And she's looking at the larva? I don't know.
Well, if it's the larva you're interested in, you won't find a finer set than around here. I tell you, I got the best price on Yugolots that you can find.
I'm not quite from around here. I wouldn't even know how to begin doing whatever with the larva. She's just looking. We ain't touching.
He says, well, you see, I see that you seem very well kitted out there. I see that you got those handy shooting pistols I've been hearing about from back in town. Are you an adventurer by any chance?
M?
Yeah?
You good?
Yeah, I said could be.
Oh yeah, you're like having some periods of silence. Or if you're doing push to talk, you might want to give yourself like a buffer.
I'm not doing push to talk. I am having trouble with my audio because my headphones aren't connecting to the audio software that I use to make it sound better, so it's probably just being weird.
Yeah, that's fair. So you said...
He says, well, you might not be interested in my goods, but I might be interested in something that you could do for me.
That being?
He kind of looks around and like gestures for you to come a little bit closer. He says, well, you see, there's this man. You probably met him on the way in. His name is Mahadi. Well, he ain't what he looks like, I'll tell you that.
I mean, I don't trust him. I'm here because other people wanted to be in here.
He says, I'll blame you for not trusting him. He's a sneaky little... He's sneaky. Let's leave it at that. Now, I've been trying to off him a good one for myself for a long time. I keep paying people left and right to do it, and nobody's gotten the job done yet. But you, on the other hand, you look very capable. Now, you see, good old Zeneth here, I believe I am in line to, as you would say, gain a lot from if Mahadi were to, quote-unquote, disappear. Would you happen to be interested in such services, Lias?
So I don't trust him. But why would I trust you? Why would I think that you're better than him?
He says, that's a good point. Well, I guess what I have to say is that, I benefit from his, summary dismissal, and you benefit in the way of payment upon, deliverance of his head. I'm thinking somewhere in the range of, say, 9 soul coins.
So, let me talk this whole one through. You want me to kill him for 9 soul coins?
Yes.
I know that he fully has an entire bag of them. If I wanted to kill him myself, I probably would have done it. But right now I'm in his home, and I'm not taking him on by myself. So, we'll just keep that one on the back burner, and if he turns up dead, you owe me 9.
He says, well, now how am I supposed to know how am I supposed to know that you killed him if he just turns up dead? Because I'm not paying you if you didn't do deed. Where I come from, that sounds like a joke.
Who else around here would kill him successfully?
Have you talked to, kill him successfully? They would have to get very lucky. Want him dead? Literally everyone. Have you talked to anybody else? I just happen to be the only person in the business of looking for somebody to kill him. Because I don't think I'm getting it done myself. And he kind of gestures down.
I'm not gonna say either way. I don't trust him. But how do I know that you won't turn me into him the second I say yes?
Just shoot! I've been looking for somebody to kill him for forever. You are not the first person that I hired, and something tells me you may not be the last. I have way more to gain having you after him than me ever turning anybody into him to help his sneaky backstabbing self.
So, my main question is, I do not like that thing I signed, right?
Yes.
If I kill him, does it negate the thing I signed?
That agreement is between you and Mahadi. It is not between you and anybody else. If he is not there to collect, who would collect on it? No one.
If I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna need my friends, and I'm gonna need to talk to them, so...
It says, fine by me, bring in whoever you want.
I'm gonna tell him that I'm gonna have to go talk to the guys. I'm gonna go try to catch them. Because I don't like this Mahadi guy, and I don't like that I had to sign a contract to be here.
Yeah. Lulu's like poking the larva with her trunk. She's like, oh.
With me.
Okay. You just like scoop Lulu up like a football, I imagine.
Yeah. Yeah, just like underneath my armpit, like, huh.
Yeah, she kind of shakes her head and she's like, whoa, okay, where are we going? I hate all of you and it won't let me delete your drawings and I don't know why. So I need you to stop. Oh, it's because I'm on the wrong layer. I fixed it. Haha, goodbye.
No.
Anyway, yeah, so you scoop up Lulu and you're on your way to find them. He says, just
Sure
keep me
thing.
in mind. Meanwhile, Kaja, Walker, you have been walking along talking about the merits of smashing things versus cutting things. As one does on the way to the forge.
Ordinarily, I object to you saying what we do without our input, but I'll give you this one. We are definitely talking about that.
This is just light banter, trust me. I just gotta connect you to the next place, right?
I got you.
Give you a reason that you weren't paying attention when Bebop wandered
man.
down.
It's the classic slashing versus bashing.
Yeah, it's the slash versus the bash. Yeah. So as you come across this new tent, you come across what appears to be a metal tent. Right? It is made out of metal and it looks very constructed. And over the top of it is a sign in big red curvy letters that says Fire Snake Forge.
So,
and you can hear tinking sounds coming from inside.
You know, tent made out of metal's kind of ass backwards, but I mean, I kind of dig the style, right?
Nope. It's let's take a peek. I go in on side.
Yeah, inside the tent it's a big open concept tent, right? Like the sides are open up and everything. You can see there's smoke pouring through a hole at the top of the tent, right around the center pole, or where it would be. I mean, it's a metal tent, so it kind of holds itself up, right? And it almost works like a chimney funnel. And you see what appears to be 3 salamanders. Behind this, there's like an open desk area, and behind you can see the forge out in the middle where they've been working on it. And there's one of them's tinking away at something, another one's pulling something out of the forge, and the third one's just looking up from polishing his sword and looks at you and goes, Skid, Slag, we have another guest. Come on, we need to greet them.
God.
And you see 3 salamanders slither across the floor to you. And he goes, hello, boys and girls. My name is Rash. This is Skids and Slag. We are the weaponsmiths around here. How can we help you?
Well, we've encountered some not so nice things down here in Avernus, and finding that our current setups just aren't cutting the job. So, wondering if you have anything that might hurt them a little bit more.
That might make the cut.
Hey.
Yeah, and I got here a hammer that I got from my dad. And I got this here flail that, like, you know, whacks stuff a lot better than the hammer, but I like the hammer a lot better. So maybe you can just, like, mush these things together and, like, make something that's the best of both worlds, you know what I mean?
And you see Rash goes, Skids, what do you think you can do? And Skids leans over and goes, picks him up and looks at one, looks at the other. and kind of goes tink tink, puts them together. He's like, he looks back and he goes, mm-hmm. He's like, I think Skids can make that happen. And you said you're looking for a weapon, right? What kind of weapon would you be looking for, sir?
I mean, I like light and nimble swords.
Yes, I see. Flag, did we get in that relic the other day? You know, that really old one? And Slag goes, yes, I do seem to remember something coming through the store. And Rast goes, why don't you be a deer and go get it for me?
Some Sesame Street ass.
And so Slag slithers off to the back of the store and comes back with what appears to be a rapier of some kind. And as he uncovers it, the handle itself has one of those curved, almost like Italian-style guards on it, right, where it covers your whole hand. And then at the very base of the pommel, there's a big ruby coming off of it. And on the crest of the hand itself, you can see there's been a rose etched into it.
Oh boy.
Oh god.
And then it's got the standard crossguard and very light, thin sorting of a like almost like cartoony rapier, right? It says, yes, simply lovely little toy, isn't it? I believe that this might be something more up the alley that you're looking for.
And I kind of look at it and be like, yeah, that'll definitely do. What are we looking at something like this for?
Well, this is something very special. We might be able to work out a deal in coins. But it seems like it would be very expensive that way. We might be able to part with it for 2 soul.
Alright. Well, how about counteroffer? 1 soul coin and 1,000 gold pieces from the mid-realm.
Call it 1,500 and we have a deal.
I have 1015. So, you know, is there something I can do to work out the other 500?
And I think...
Damn, I wish Bebop was here. It'd be like, we have this crown that we could sell you.
Bebop's
what
not
about,
selling that.
speaking of which, how about this? And I pull out a mask, like the dragon mask from Tiamat's horde. What about one of these?
Rash's eyes are gonna go really big. When they see it. I mean, they're going to go, oh. Bartering with stolen goods, I see. Very brave of you. The soul coin...
I ain't scared of no Tiamat.
The soul coin, 1,000 gold in the mask.
Alright, you got yourself a deal.
And Rash holds out a hand to shake.
No, I shake, sorry.
Cool. Yeah, they're gonna shake, and Rash is gonna be like, Slag, go get the scabbard for this nice young man. Get to work on that hammer and see what you can have done. Honey, you'll have to come back later. This is gonna take a little bit of time.
Yeah. If you can work in the holy symbol of Tempest on, like, the back of the pommel of something, like, you know, hook your girl up, okay?
Tempest. Could you draw that one down for us?
Yeah. And she draws the holy symbol of Tempest on the nearest thing, which is a burning blade emblazoned on a red shield.
Yeah.
Red heater shield.
Yeah, she says, yeah, we'll see what we can do. It might be... I don't know if the effects will be exactly the same. The magical potency should be very close.
Yeah, as long as my hammer is, like, nice and magic, I can, you know, beat ass like my dad taught me, but also, like, you know... Actually, shut up! I heard that! You know what I mean.
Yeah. She goes, yes, and I assume that you'll be doing a lot of fighting in the down here area for now.
Oh yeah. I mean, I plan on using this thing after we get out too, but if it works on demons, it should work on like mortal skulls, right? Whenever we get back to the prime.
That's true. I was just wondering if we change the alignment of the magics inside, we might be able to change it to a different element that might be more helpful to your needs.
Okay. Well, I'm up from north, so I like ice, if that's like a thing.
We'll see what we can do with that.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Thanks.
All right. Well, tell you what. There's apparently some kind of show going on tonight, and Mahadi wants everyone to go. So, why don't you stop by before that starts? We're right around sundown, and we'll have it ready for you then.
Yeah. What do I owe you?
It'll probably run about 1 soul coin.
Okay. Well, I can probably pay you out in the gold then. That's what this stuff's good for, right?
Says, yes, that will work.
All right. Perfect. I'll see you then.
All right, and they're gonna turn around and get to work.
Hell yeah.
So what was this artifact I got? This fun sword?
Hey, do you want to give me till like next week?
Right. Okay, cool. I didn't know if it was just like a fancy sword for the sake of overcoming resistances, or if you were actually doing something.
Well,
What the fuck?
that's probably gonna be what it is.
Oh boy, the fucking. Oh, I was gonna say
Perfectly
either
mundane
that
rapier. It just looks fancy.
or we get the ruby dye in again.
Oof.
I mean, I might have put a rose on it for a reason. We'll see.
It just Isaac can't escape Jeramong ever.
Good
If
shit.
Isaac wants to play a character that's just his old characters, I'm not against making it a bad
Yeah,
thing.
that's fair.
I'm into it. I'm not complaining.
Is there anywhere else that you'd like to go? I
wanna go get
the
that
restaurant, the
haircut.
barber. Yeah,
Do we run into Bebop on our way out?
I think probably on the way to the barber shop you do, and I think probably by that time, if you'd like, Ty, you're probably done with your massage and had a little bit of time to relax and everything. If you'd like to meet up with them as well.
Lounge, eat some soul grapes or whatever. Yeah.
Bebop, I'm getting a new hammer.
I think we should kill the guy.
Wait, who? What, Mahadi?
Whoa, well, that escalated quickly.
Hear me out. Dude's willing to pay me 9 soul coins. Says everyone here hates him. I hate him, and I want to void the contract. So
Wait. Who hates him? No one said anything about hating Mahadi. I ain't hear anything.
Rumor goes, well, I don't hate anybody, but I mean, I can tell he's not really a great guy. He's
but
fair, but he's not a great guy.
But then we are in hell, aren't we? So who is a good guy down here?
I don't know. He's got like that kind of. I don't know. I kind of dig the beard thing he's got going on.
All right, we'll tell you what.
we signed a
getting
contract that mentioned the possession of our souls.
Yeah.
I
but,
just
yeah, but as long as we don't do anything to like break it, we're good, right? And you said it. If we break that contract, our souls are out. So like, you think that includes like attacking him?
I don't think that was in the contract, but then again, it says that if we leave with debt, he takes our soul. Are there any other things that maybe we didn't read about that are just way too suspicious?
I don't know. I think this place is great. But
I
He
hate
did say there were rules we had to follow. I assume one of them was don't murder.
So,
And providing
My
they have a
thoughts-
rule along the lines of an eye for an eye, it's entirely possible that if you do kill him, or even try to, that he might have a claim to your soul.
If he's dead, can he claim it?
I
So-
don't know. Maybe he can.
Idea. How about we come on top
that's-
for this? Or what's up?
I was gonna say I'm about to go get a little off the top, and I was told that the barber's knows some things. So I mean, I can add this into the list of things to probe them on.
Yeah, how much are they willing to help us if we're willing to?
I guess the
make
only
9
thing,
soul points.
I guess the only thing we can ask is for him to, like, turn the other eye. Counter offer. How about we tell Mahadi about it and, like, see if he's willing to pay us off to get the guy that asked you. A little bit of a double cross, get the money in the exchange.
That I will double cross for is the voiding of the entire contract. I don't like that.
I don't know, man. It's kind of like the whole deal with the place, right?
Tig's gonna make a face. I don't much like the thought of betraying anyone, killing anyone here. I don't think anyone's done us a wrong turn here yet. And I think I'm just gonna go get a haircut and put on this performance tonight.
If you will not help me kill him, then I will snitch and get my contract voided. I don't like that contract.
What the hell you mean snitch? I ain't done nothing.
No.
Hear us out. Let's at least make it through the night. Let's get through the show, do that, and we can reconvene in the morning and make our decision on that after we have some more information. I'm not gonna say no because I got this new shiny weapon that I'd be willing to slit some throats with. But
Because there's no doubting that Mahadi is strong as shit. Otherwise, why are all these people here and listening to him? And why does he have all these soul coins? And there's no doubt that it is no easy task to take him down. But I also don't want this contract to exist. So I will do anything to get this contract off my ass.
Yeah, I get that. Also,
yeah.
I mean, we're already on, like, a clean slate here. If we end up leaving and just, like, scooting out, I think we're good, right? I mean, it seems like that contract only applies to the Emporium. All I'm saying is, if we can avoid getting ourselves into... Wait, what am I saying? Am I the one who's, like, trying to back out of a scrap? That's not according to character. Screw that.
Yeah, I'm like, dude.
Yes. Kasha shatters the fourth wall.
Under no circumstances am I leaving with that contract still existing.
Well, you could have just waited outside. I don't know.
Would you have let me?
Yeah. You're free, you're a free robot. Whatever.
You're a free independent robot who don't need no goblin.
I mean, we can just check with him too and ask him when we leave if we can. I mean, there's no need for us to have that contract until we come back, or if we come back. Hopefully, that's not the case.
You think it gets voided whenever we leave?
I mean, the contract
still
details.
valid.
Shit.
We can always...
No, that's a good point. Lulu's is still valid.
Yeah, but do you think Lulu's is still valid because, like, I mean, it's one of those things that, yeah, it's binding until, I mean, you needed it to be voided. Like, if it doesn't hurt to ask, hey, we're not coming back. Can we snip? Maybe Lulu was like, when she left, they didn't know if she was coming back or not and wanted to save some paperwork and put her on the fast track for entry.
Maybe.
Re-entry.
This guy gave you any other information besides money? He might be, like, holding out on you, right? There might be some kind of catch.
All I know is he said everybody here hates him and wants him dead. I hate him for making me sign a contract to which I do not know all of the details because everything around here has given me a weird feeling.
I mean, hell.
Yes.
Just saying.
And do I take it here?
I don't know. This is kind of the nicest place we've found so far, though.
This is like Disney World.
What's
Everything's okay, but it sucks.
What's at Disney?
You haven't been there. It's underground.
Aw, man. Underground gets all the cool stuff. Okay. I like Walker's idea of, like, doing some reconnaissance or whatever. And, yeah, we can, like, make a decision later.
I mean, because that's the thing, too. I mean, we got a decent paycheck out of this. Let's not bite the hand that feeds us yet until our end of the deal is met.
The hand is feeding us to fatten us up.
Well, I mean, I feel like if we ruin the show or do anything to do that, then we're forfeiting a soul already by Tig not being able to fulfill his part of the contract.
Do your show. But I'm not leaving with that contract still in...
Oh, no, definitely not saying that. I'm just saying we get through at least tonight. and deal with this and make our decision and take our action tomorrow. I agree with you. I'm cool with that. I'm not saying that we sit by and do nothing. I'm saying that we issue some patience.
I will be patient.
All right. And
Okay.
like I said, get a little more information from this barber. Seems that they may know something about in general. Try to see if we can figure out how to get out of here. As far as our bearings, once we get out of here, check the general rapport with the townsfolk, with Mahatma, whatever his name is.
Mahadi?
Gandhi?
Mahadi, yeah, Gandhi.
Yeah.
Gandhi himself.
Gandhi, known for shady business practices.
What else we need to know?
Well, I mean, if everybody hates him, it probably helped to know why. Is he like...
Ask everybody hates him, ask why, and ask about the contracts, because,
Nope.
look, man,
Yeah, you're real touchy about that, huh?
signing contracts is always a losing game.
I'll take
If they
your
make
word-
you sign a contract, it's because they won't tell you to your face what they expect from you and what they expect to take from you.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. I ain't have to deal with a lot of this. You know what we do for contracts back in Goblin Town? We just kind of like spit on our hands and shake.
Yeah, and you're told all the rules of the contract right then and there. You don't have to figure them out.
It's like It's Always Sunny if you eat the contract.
Yeah.
I have more.
Alright. I'm gonna go and see if these guys get pedicures because, look, the dirt and the brimstone and everything's been hell on my feet. And I don't wear...
Tig's gonna prop up one of his hooves on his knee just to show it off, oh, you'd love it. It's a good service.
Whoa!
Mahadi himself actually does the massage and that.
Yeah, man, wow. I'm just saying, I don't wear shoes, so kind of been hell on my feet over here.
Hey.
I didn't even try. That wasn't even on purpose. Alright, Bop, you want to come to the barber with us? I'm sure they have a couple hammers. They could fix out a couple dents or something.
Need a little off the top.
No one is touching me.
Yeah, they could put a little
Pound some nails in.
Yeah, they could put a sticker on there maybe. My
Deckles.
my other Warforged is I don't know. I lost it.
We'll get you a 6 spoiler.
My Lulu is an honor student in Avernus High.
It actually is like the little family creatures, and it's just the 4 of us.
What if we
With
had
a little tiny elephant.
What if we had paint on your spoiler? We break for succubi.
This is why I don't let any of you choose anything about my appearance.
Well, yeah, you're a
It
free
could be
robot.
Don't
ass,
touch
grass, or soul coins.
How's my shooting?
I'm not doing any services here. I'm not touching anything. I'm not eating anything. Well, I can't eat. But no.
How's my
But
shooting?
just in case you forgot.
How's my shooting? 1-800-YEEHAW.
There,
Bebop
no.
is a kid at the
Bebop-
mall who grew up with a parent who was like, if you touch it, you break it, you buy it.
Yeah. Oh, Bebop knows a bad deal when they're there. So all I'm saying is that Bebop will follow you, but will sit there holding and petting Lulu, and that's it.
All right.
Yes.
To the barber.
Yeah. So, I wonder if Bebop is proficient in this. Oh, that's pretty funny. Okay, so you get into the barber. And she goes, welcome, come in, have a seat, if you would, please. I believe I have chairs open for all of you. I was told by our mutual friend, to expect you.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
She comes in and she's gonna start behind Walker and she's going to be like, "Okay, honey, what can I do for you today?"
Uh, just a little off the top, kind of even it up off the ears and the neck.
Oh, okay, yes. And as she begins to work, she's going to be like, "So, how is your journey so far? Are you having a good time?"
Well, I mean, we've had better days. I mean, the journey here has been great, but we kind of got here because we got a little lost.
Oh,
So, I
yes,
mean,
it
that
happens all
part,
the time.
yeah. So, I mean, do you know much about Avernus? I mean, I know this is kind of a wibbly wobbly, like, setup here, but I mean, do you know anything about the outside?
She says, "Oh, honey, yes, I know plenty about this place. I've been here for quite some time, as it were. Uh,
Good.
just the other day, I was headed over to Bell's Forge to have a discussion with him. When suddenly, how it is, things shift and change, and I ended up halfway across the world. It's just
Right,
the way
yeah.
it is."
So,
From
who the
here,
hell is this lady? Sorry to interject. Like,
this is the
race?
barber.
She
Anything?
is
Oh,
a Calishite woman.
ooh.
Ah.
Yeah, she
Calishite.
seems very. She's very. She seems peppy. She's very well dressed, right? She's got the big hoop earrings, and like the
We may
done
have
up
done
hair.
fucked up, boys.
She's far from Kalimshan.
And she's working with you, and she goes, "Yes, yes, I see, but could I ask a more personal question?"
Yeah, sure, anything. I mean, you're doing a great service.
And she's going to lean in very closely to Walker's ear and speak just low enough that only he can hear. And she's going to go,
Wait, hold on. I can do one better. And because I see she's nervous, I telepathically say, "Yeah, what's up?"
yeah, she's going to lean in very closely to your ear. And she's going to go, "Our mutual friend told me that maybe the sword isn't the only you seek."
Which mutual
And
friend are we talking
suddenly-
about?
And suddenly you get the thought that maybe she's not talking about Mahadi anymore.
Uh-oh.
So wait, and so I say, I'm like, do you mean our mutual friend, like point between the two of us, or like our like circle around the group?
She looks at you and she goes, and you can hear in your head, you hear, "Oh, I think you know."
Uh-oh.
All right. Gotcha. Well,
And she just goes back to work cutting your hair.
okay. So, that's good to know. So going back to our previous conversation, if we were to, and he kind of pulls out his little pocket map, he's like, if we were to make it back to over here with these funky looking tree forest things, how would we go? And it's just kind of like
She
like
says, "Oh,
lost course
yes, I
trying to
can."
follow him out.
She says, "Oh, yes, I can plot that charge for you. It should be easy, especially with that shield you're carrying over there, Lassie." And
Hey.
kind of gestures towards the shield of the Hidden Lord.
Yeah, it's my best friend.
You probably shouldn't have gotten lost in the first place, but that's neither here nor there. At least you ended up here with me.
Wait. You know this thing? What?
Oh, sure. I mean, plenty of people know of it. Demons get around, word gets around. And you can hear the shield in the background go, "Damn you, woman. She is not as she appears.
You guys
Be
like
wary of this one."
if you guys were like an item back in the day, like I can give you guys some space or whatever.
She says, "Oh, no. He wishes. He truly wishes. I am not one to just swing that way, as it were. Demons
Yeah,
are
I was
not
kind of
my,
wondering how you'd
forte."
like, get it on with the shield anyway. I mean, there's not exactly a lot of, let's not talk about that.
I'm 8.
9.
She says, "Yes, Lassie, I believe that between me and the shield, we can get you to where you need to go. It should be no problem. Maybe he's just a little, disoriented after being gone for so long." You silly humans do like to keep your toys for quite a while.
I mean, as long as he said that if I let go of him and anything, that'll mess me up good. I mean, like I signed a contract and stuff. Ah, crap! I signed a contract.
Oh, trust me, darling. In that shield, there's nothing that he can do to you. He's like, curse you, woman.
What, really? Okay, but I don't know. He's been really helpful. I mean, you know, I don't get hit by stuff very often whenever he's around. I'm just saying, he's heavy, but keeps me safe and stuff.
Oh yes, he works very well as a shield, and I imagine as a toothpick as well for something much larger. But when it comes down to that, that is all he has been reduced to. As long as he remains in his prison, there is nothing he can do to you.
Okay, you gonna like take care of him? You gonna like make sure tell him he does good fireballs and stuff?
I mean, you can tell him that yourself, I believe. I mean,
oh, so you're not taking him?
No, why would they take him?
Oh, I
don't want him.
just kind of misread the talk, I guess. My bad.
Take him for walks.
She says, my job is to cut hair and know things.
Okay, cool. Well, yeah, no.
She goes, and you hear the shield growl, that is not the only thing that Scaled the Beast does.
Well, I mean, she's taking good care of Walker right now. Yeah, maybe I can get like some frosted tips or something. You think they can make the tips of my hair pink?
Oh, honey, I believe I can do just about anything. And she's going to scurry over. And while she's dealing with your hair, Walker, you're going to feel her speaking through your mental connection again.
Okay.
And she's going to go, I believe that you and I have a mutual enemy as of now that you have been tasked with dealing with.
Yeah, I suppose so. We hadn't made up our mind on that. That's one of the reasons I was looking to talk to you, so I guess I have my answer now. Go on.
She says, well, Tiamat is not one to be trifled with. And as you are now...
that enemy.
She says, and as you are now, and she kind of glances over at you and looks you up and down, along with everybody else, she goes, oh, you would not stand a chance. But there is something that you might be able to do to wiggle out of your deal, shall we say. You need not take down Tiamat herself, but if you were to weaken her appropriately, I believe that our friend would be more than willing to allow you to call your contract sealed.
Man, I missed some shit, didn't I?
Yeah.
All right, go on. How are we taking down Tiamat and down a notch?
Yeah, let me see if I can find this name again. I would like to give you a name specifically. Nope, that's the wrong encounter.
We take this side quest, and then this is when Josh says, all right, guys, now we're doing Princes of the Apocalypse at the same time.
No.
What I'm saying is, I don't like anything about right now, personally and in character.
Well, I mean, you can't hear what's going on, to be fair. They're doing a mental link.
Yeah, I know. Bebop's just over here sulking, like, motherfucker.
To be fair,
fucking motherfucker probably gonna own my soul no matter what. Dumbass contract fucking shit.
I mean, to be fair, I pissed off Tiamat in, like, episode 2.
Sorry, Rise of Tiamat, not Princes of the Apocalypse, but still.
Like, Tiamat and me already weren't on good terms from basically the get-go. Might as well go for broke.
What is his name?
What's my motherfucking name?
There's a very specific person you're looking for here.
Good, because I'm so good with names.
Well, that's why I was going to give you a specific one.
Well, yeah, because you literally tell me a name and 5 minutes later it becomes Gandhi.
My name is Walker.
Maybe you're right.
Yeah, literally why that's literally why I had to pick a character who can't remember his own name.
Like, hey.
Goodness gracious.
I mean, because how many times in the last 2 years have I said, hey, we need to go to that one guy?
I would love to know the actual number of that.
You can
Where
count.
is-
Yeah, I'd listen back to like 200 hours of D&D to count every single instance.
I think it
I
starts.
mean, you guys
People
always
have
know
gone
which.
through the entire McElroy backlog to count the amount of times they've said "boy."
Yeah,
It's-
but the McElroys are a lot more interesting than we are. No offense to us.
Oof.
They're
Perfect
professional.
offense to us.
They're professional entertainers.
No, it's not that one. Well, they would also have had this ready to go, probably.
we
That's
gave.
actually,
Go ahead.
I'm not gonna lie. That's not my other thing too. When I DM, if I'm not running a book, if I'm not running a module, it's not that uncommon for names to maybe accidentally change too.
Nah.
Yeah, but this is a really important one because if you go on this quest, then you're gonna have to like, yeah, you're gonna have to. Oh, here it is. All right, I found it. She says there is a person that Tiamat uses to do her dealings since she cannot take corporeal form, as it were. Archon the Cruel.
Oh,
He
shit.
he controls the tower, and if he were dealt with, I believe that would more than cover your debt.
I really
There
need
you
to
go.
stop saying "oh shit" when I recognize canon characters.
Maybe now I might not forget.
Bubbles the soft kitty, and Tyler's gonna be like, "Oh shit!"
Bubbles the Soft
What?
Kitty. As we all know, one of Ed Greenwood's most dastardly villains.
Yes, Bubbles the soft kitty.
That's my next character. It's gonna be Bubbles the Soft Kitty. I'm gonna play an awakened cat.
Yeah.
She says, that being said, this does not have to be done now, but I could point you in the correct direction if that is your wish.
Yeah, maybe mark that on the map as well.
She says, very well, and she is going to actually cast a spell. That when you look at the map, you can see a mark about here, if you're looking at the map currently.
Sorry, I'm gonna pull it back up.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Oh,
Right
nope,
here.
never mind.
Um,
Okay, do it one more. Ping it. Okay,
Here?
cool.
a mark about there. She says, this is where you will find his tower. He will be sequestered inside. He is very busy readying something for her. I believe that it is of your best interest to get there before that happens. And she goes, and if something were to happen to him, I'm sure that there are some people around here that would be more than willing to, more than happy that you have handled this for them.
Sounds good.
They may also be able to put you in the direction of a way to deal with Archon in a more roundabout way.
The people here.
Yes.
Okay. Like who people?
Oh, here, there, some people in a position of power, especially.
God damn it. Okay.
You know,
anything
for
else you
one,
got?
who has been resurrected, is essentially a god resurrected walking the earth. You're not very curious, are you?
Well, there's a lot of piecing together. So, okay. So, what were we talking as far as things that were interrupting between Archon and Tiamat?
She says, well, Tiamat is always vying for power, and a little birdie has told her that there might be a group here in Avernus trying to de-seat the current ruler. And she kind of gives you a wink. While she's doing Kaja's hair. It's like, that word travels fast, and will people in power are always scheming. Tiamat would very much like to become the ruler of Avernus again. So, yes, I believe it probably has something to do with that. Though there has been tale of an artifact.
This is separate from the artifact that we spoke of earlier.
Yes, very separate.
Okay. Because the first one is here in the carnival area, right? Or just around, or what was it?
I was gonna say, what are you talking about right now?
Didn't you say, like, she's like, there's another artifact other than the sword?
Well, yeah. This
That
is what I'm
one's-
talking about. This is what I'm talking about.
Oh, so it's separate. Oh, okay. Gotcha. It's an artifact that... Gotcha. Yeah. Okay, now we're on the same page. Okay. I'm assuming it's not gonna be unguarded. It's gonna be pretty heavily guarded.
Of course, the armies of Tiamat herself will be at the door.
Sounds about right.
If only you had a mask to disguise yourself in.
Motherfucker.
It's a joke. But if only you had brought some ratty robes from your level 2 days.
Yep.
If only you had a candlestick or so.
He says, yes, I believe that by the time that you are ready to deal with this, you will be more than prepared.
Alright.
There's time yet left.
Gotcha. Okay. I don't want to word this one. Actually, I'm going to jump out of the mental link and actually say this one out loud. I'll probably go back to it, but out loud, I'm going to say. So, what are we thinking about? How long have you been in the service of Mahadi?
She says, "Oh, service? No, I am not in the service of him. I answer to a much higher power than somebody as silly as Mahadi. Mahadi and I are simply friends. We get along well enough. But I work for no one such as he."
Right. I mean, yeah. Okay. I guess. So, what do you think about Mahadi? I mean, you said you get along well enough. I mean,
she
is
says,
he?
"Of course, he lets me work here."
He seems like good people, and he kind of winks.
She says, Mahadi provides me shelter and takes care of me, allows me to run my business out of here, as well as keep my ear to the ground. But it is a deal, and that is what Mahadi is known for, is his deals. When he signs a contract, he sticks to that contract, and they are simply immovable things.
What's he getting out of it from you? I mean, it seems like he lets you run pretty freely.
She says, honey, you already know information.
Oh, so he gets a cut on it.
There's plenty to be known in a place such as Avernus, and when you're a businessman, well, you can use knowledge to make a lot of money.
So what's the general thoughts of? I mean, you have enough to your ear. What's this community think of Mahadi? Is he well liked? I mean, I haven't seen a whole lot of dissent. I mean, I haven't met that many people, but what's the general idea?
She says, some like him, some don't. Some were rescued by him. Some simply pay whatever their fee is and work here to better themselves. Regardless of what others say, that this market, at least, has been a positive thing for all. It supplies them with work and steady pay while allowing them to travel and sell their wares where they will. And in Avernus, it affords them a level of protection that they probably wouldn't find anywhere else. Now, if they realize it, that is beyond my purview, and If Mahadi is getting something out of it, well, that is his right. It is his business.
Gotcha. These contracts. I mean, they seem pretty airtight. Is there any need for them once we've left this market?
The contracts are something that Mahadi came up with after dealing with some rapscallious demons who maybe tried to go back on some of their words. You see, everything in Avernus is done on deals. Whether it's deals of money or deals of the word or actions or deeds. Mahadi just wants to make sure that his deals are met. And if that is done through less than upstanding ways, then far be it from him in a place such as this to make sure that deal is honored.
Okay.
I trust you that for people such as yourselves, as long as you're not causing trouble, there should not be any trouble for you from the contracts.
Right. No, and I understand it's for the safety and all that. I'm just saying, like, if we were to depart, do we get to, like, cancel, like, you know, are we bound to it once we leave? I mean, obviously, if we came back, we'd have to re-up. But I mean, if we were to leave, is there any way that we could have that contract terminated on a basis? You know, like, we just don't want a paper trail in Avernus, you know.
The contract does not follow you everywhere you go. As soon as you walk through that gate, it is null and void.
Okay, well, that's good to know. Just making sure, you know, discretion amongst the playing.
Yes, and as long as you are willing and agreeing, the contract can always be renewed.
Gotcha.
Again, for all of his greed and misgivings, Mahadi is a straightforward man.
Fair enough. Yeah. Well, I mean, you're doing mighty fine work. I'm sorry I've talked your ear off this whole time.
She says, oh, no, honey, it is I who must apologize. I hardly ever get visitors. There's so little hair on these little imps running around. I never get to do any business. Do you know how hard it is on my feet to track across this country? I love when the information comes to me.
Well, then, by all means, if it's your passion, go hog wild. Whatever you think makes me look best.
You're about to look like a cyberpunk character, dude. In Night City, you can become. I'll send you that video later. Oh boy. You good?
I'm reading. Give me just a second.
As one does. Oh no, my DM is reading.
While he's reading, I'm gonna throw us into a mental bond so we can kind of commune while she's cutting hair. Okay, so I don't think we should probe her for information because she has a direct line to him.
Well, that's not good.
Anything else that you get? Because that last little bit you guys all heard when I jumped back out, so you guys are privy to all that.
We're privy to how the contracts work.
Yeah, basically anything but the Jeramong stuff and the Archon stuff. Everything else I said out loud.
Question, Josh.
Yeah.
Did we also get a copy of our contracts?
A copy can probably be provided to you, but it's... No, I don't think he, specifically handed you one.
I mean, as long as we get out of here okay without raising a stink, then you're good. That's all you want, right?
Are we getting
I just want to read it.
Are we getting a group rate for these haircuts?
Are you asking her?
Yeah. Why not?
She says, "Oh, honey, for you all, one gold piece apiece will be more than enough."
Holy shit! Really?
Damn.
That's an expensive haircut.
No.
Given the fact that a soul coin is 1,500 gold, fuck yeah, I'll take this.
Yeah, heck.
Even Tig can afford this.
How much? How much is like a single shank of rum ham? Like 200 gold? That's good.
And then Ty, as she walks over to you, she goes, yes, and something special, I believe, for the one who has such a large performance tonight. And as she starts snipping your hair, you start to feel really good. Like you're feeling very warm inside, and like you're looking in the mirror and you're seeing this haircut form, and you're kind of gassing yourself up now. And you're like, heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah, I can do this. And almost as if by magic, by the time you're done, you feel much better than you did before. Like the weight of being an Avernus is just completely lifted off of you. Any kind of burdens that you were carrying or damage that was done to you has been completely re-healed. And any kind of blemishes or anything that were left on you after your spa day are completely gone. And she kind of looks at you and she goes, don't worry about that, honey. That one's on the house.
Damn.
Always nice to see another good doer come through.
Oh, well, then please consider it a tip.
Oh, don't mind if I do, honey. You're such a flatterer.
Now Tig looks like a cyberpunk character.
Hey, you gonna knock him dead up there, yeah?
Getting cock.
Yeah.
So
are y'all ready to leave, I guess?
Yeah, I
It's
guess
a legitimate question. I don't know if you want to move on or if you want to.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I'll telepathically give her the, thanks for the info, and then the info, and then on person be like, oh, thanks again.
She says in her out loud. She says, "Of course, anytime, honey. Just make sure that you don't forget it." And Lulu looks at her and goes, I can't put my finger on it, but there is just something weird about you. Huh? There's something
Lulu,
odd.
you don't have any fingers.
And she's like scratching her chin with her trunk. She's like, and she goes, oh, honey, you know that not everybody is as they appear. And as she winks, you see her eye, instead of winking horizontally, winks vertically.
Oh, yucky.
Ew.
And she goes, now shush you have a big show tonight and you want to have good seats to watch your friend.
All right, and I just kind of wave on the way out.
Yep. And as you step through the door, it is like stepping through a sheet of glass. You feel something shatter, and all of a sudden, you can't really remember what you were doing before this.
Uh-oh.
You know that you went to the hair salon to get your hair cut by some lady, and you obviously did, but you're not really sure. Like the last little bit is very fuzzy all of a sudden. And the more you think about it, the more there's a blank space.
Is that just Walker or all of us?
It's everybody.
Uh-oh.
And the
Is it
only thing that
including
is
the
only thing that is stuck in your mind is the information that you got about Mahadi. The information you got about how to get to the spawning trees.
Okay.
And the information that you got, Walker, about Archon.
Okay.
Uh,
So I don't know any. Okay, so I
Yeah.
got about Mahadi. Nothing about the contracts then, or is that included in the Mahadi
Tag, that
stuff?
wouldn't apply. That wouldn't apply here.
Damn.
Yeah. You do not remember talking to anyone. You remember that you figure that somebody had to have cut your hair and styled your hair, but you cannot for the life of you even come up with like a piece of their face, much less like any little bit of what they look like, or how their voice sounded, or
Okay.
anything else.
Is Tig still feeling dope about himself at least?
Yeah, I mean, you feel really great, Tig. You're like, I don't know why I feel so great, but I feel fantastic.
Hey, that's all that matters.
Like, something's missing, like we feel something's missing, or do we not even realize that it's missing?
Yeah, I think you would maybe realize, or maybe you don't like realize it's missing per se, but you're like, it's a little weird that like, I just can't remember. Like, you're like, I was in there for like an hour. Why can't I remember what my barber's name was? Like, you know, why can't I remember even what their face looked like? Or their gender, or like anything.
Yeah, it's like, what did I come into this room for? Or even like, what the fuck did I have for lunch earlier?
Yeah.
Magical ADHD. Got it.
Yeah, it's kind of like when you go to call somebody and you're like, shit, who was I going to call? And you just can't remember anything. It's exactly like that.
Gotcha.
So we know something that we know that we should remember, but we don't.
Yeah, you're just like, ah. And when you think about it, you're just kind of like, it doesn't seem important. I got the information I needed. I got the sick haircut.
Okay. So
I mean,
the map.
Even Lulu's like, huh.
So the map, the Archon info, and Mahadi is an okay dude. That's basically it.
Yep.
Huh.
Okay, so that's 1 for 2 of people we've talked to that says, you know what? Mahadi's actually okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
If we walk
I'm
out and the contract
still
is null and
sticking
void,
by it.
if we walk out and the contract's null and void, then like there's no problem.
I'm still. Look, man, I'm a cowboy. We're getting rid of contracts no matter what.
All we gotta do is make it out without getting fucked.
But if you're a cowboy, I thought you'd like land deeds.
God.
No.
We gotta get lawlessness up here.
And
Look, man,
livestock
cowboy
permits.
ain't getting land legally. Cowboy is just like, hey, nobody else has this land. It's mine. Fuck you.
This
Just
here's
take the
my
land
corral.
and march everybody else across the country in lines. And
Oh no!
God, dude, we're on air.
Hey man, it's called Manifest Destiny. It's not
A
that.
good cowboy does not take land from the natives.
A good pirate.
A
doesn't
good
steal
A good cowboy takes land from the wealthy landowners.
Yeah, good thing we had so many good cowboys in the early founding of America.
A good pirate doesn't steal other people's property.
Most cowboys, like actually, like Mexican people and black people, I have a feeling that when we think of cowboy, it brings a little bit too much of oh, what's that guy?
John Wayne?
The guy, yeah, and he wasn't like actually like a cowboy at all.
I'll arm
He did
wrestle
them
you,
spaghetti
Pilgrim.
westerns.
I only watched one spaghetti western, and it was with my dad, and there was a fart scene, and that's all I remember.
Good.
only watch one spaghetti western. It's Mandalorian. Anyway,
Oh.
so as you step out of the barbershop, you also notice that you were maybe in there a little bit longer than you thought you were. As the sun has started to set, it's just about sundown.
Oh, shit. We
So
run
some
into
of-
that tent.
Some of you have some things to go do.
To the show.
Kaja goes to pick up her hammer.
Cool. Tig, you get there with plenty of time to spare. Everybody else gets in and gets their seats and gets to enjoy the wonderful show of Tig the Trueborn. Tig, do you have a song in mind for us for your performance?
Well, the opener is going to be Tig's still in process ballad about himself and his adventures.
Okay.
I think the new line he's going to improvise is something about grinding a nightmare into the dirt.
Hell
Something,
yeah.
something.
as soon as Kaja's names drop, you can just hear her screaming from the crowd, like, "Yeah, whoa, that's me!
I did hit it with a hammer, yeah.
I
Yeah!"
like the idea that Kaja is like the one person who has never been to an actual like classical concert before.
Hey, man, she's a
And
barbarian.
So everybody
She
very
claps between
politely
movements.
claps at the beginning, and she's like cheering in the middle of the song, like the middle of the piece, and everybody's
Yeah.
like looking at her and glaring and like, hey, shut up.
She claps between movements.
Yeah. I was gonna say,
one complete, and she's like,
she's a barbarian. They clap during their songs.
yeah. She's like, do boobily.
I mean, barbarians clap between movements too in the real world. So
Now sing Ragnar the Red.
Fuck off.
So yeah, I imagine that.
Do Wonderwall.
She's like, she goes to clap between the second and third movement. Walker just kind of puts his hands on hers and like pushes them down.
Just shakes his head. No, he's not even looking at her. He's just reaching over his shoulder.
when the game becomes too real.
It's like you're at a jazz set and you can't quite tell when a solo is actually ending, so you start clapping and you realize it was just a pause, and you're like, no.
You start counting bars and you realize this is freeform the whole time. So
You're like, shit.
An imp comes up and flashes a light spell at Kaja. All right.
She's like,
Come
ma'am,
on.
could you cut it down, please? We're trying to watch the show.
Sorry. Oh god, that's so good. She's like also like eating an entire turkey leg during the.
Yes,
She's eating
I like
she's
the
eating-
idea that she thinks this is medieval times and everybody else is here for like Parvati, you know, like
She's eating an entire
I
rum
have
ham.
never been to a medieval times, but I want to go.
they are sick as shit. You should try to go to one
Yeah,
sometime.
medieval
No,
times
my parents
fucking
didn't
rules.
take me to one as a kid because they're like, no, those are gimmicky and terrible. And I was just like, okay, they're gimmicky and terrible. And then I grew up and I saw some shit from a medieval times, and I'm like,
And you're like, they're gimmicky and terrible, and I love them.
Yeah, no,
I
she's also never
wanna-
been to a Renaissance fair. Like, we have so many places to go. man.
Fuck, dude.
my parents are
I could...
like, I don't want to say they're old hippies, but like they kind of are, and like they hate anything 1980s cheesy. Like they want to go to like classic rock bands and
Can we go
fuck
to a
off.
Ren fair?
I want to go to a
Isaac-
Ren fair. There's a really big one in Texas, like not that far from us, and I was about to go to it one year, and then the group I was going with all canceled it, and then COVID happened, and I couldn't go.
Isaac,
I
is
mean,
there
Texas is like straight south for me. Like I think
everything is straight south for you?
well, yeah, but I think it's only like a 12-hour drive or something like that.
Isaac, is there a medieval times in North Dakota that we could go to for your?
Nope.
Well, guess we're taking a trip to Orlando, boys.
Dude, that'd be a fucking dope bachelor party. Go to medieval times.
We go to medieval times in Orlando.
100% would take Isaac to medieval times for his bachelor party. Could you, I could not look at Desiree and be like, "Don't worry, Desiree. The shit we're gonna get into tonight, it's nowhere near getting
It's
a
not gonna be
divorce
like a-
over."
It's not gonna be a
li-
drunk stripper bachelor party.
If
It's just
you-
gonna be like a bruh, they're fighting. Woo!
If you
don't
to- if you told her
don't wanna
that, she
marry
would-
him tomorrow, it'll be because he spent way too much money at a fucking Ren fair.
Honestly, she might be mad that she didn't get to go with. Fun fact.
And
Well, because fun fact, one of the reasons that, because we met through Bumble, and one of the pictures on there was one of my costumes in opera when we did light opera, when we did HMS Pinafore, and no, it wasn't HMS Pinafore. It was Princess Ida, Gilbert and
What's a-
Sullivan, whatever.
What's a pinafore?
But I was one of the knights in Princess Ida, so I had that costume on, and she was like, "I'm not gonna lie, part of like 40% of the reason that I swiped right on you was because I thought that you did like Ren Fair and like stuff like that." And I was like, "Nope, that was an opera costume." I was like, "I would, but that's not what that was from." She's like,
I
"Okay."
remember on one vacation to Orlando, because that's like my parents' favorite place to go. We did 3 or 4 different like themed meals, right? And I think the 2 coolest ones was we did a medieval times one, and then we did a murder mystery one, and that one was sick as shit. Dude, I love murder mysteries. And doing a dinner with it, just the best. So
Dude, I wish my parents were more into like playing pretend, because I never got to do any of this shit. And they thought I was very weird as a child, because I would play pretend even by myself. So when I would see people playing pretend in like real life, I'm like, fun, and they're like cheesy and gimmicky, and I'm like, sometimes gimmicks are a good thing, okay? I have a face powder that's shaped like a joystick that works like a joystick, and while yes, that is gimmicky, I bought it and it works and I love it.
And
fuck you.
Your parents raised you like that, and here you are playing D&D.
Okay, so
Our most role-playing heavy session yet, by the way. Fucking love that. Love this shit. I like this. I just like talking as ourselves. It is fun.
So, Tyke, you put on a performance that is just stunning, right? Like, people are beguiled by your music, your charm, the extra swagger that you have from your very cool haircut really sets it off. And at the end of the show, people are coming up and asking for your autograph and asking how they can be just like you and stuff like that. And they wanna be your best friends. And there's some ladies over in the corner kind of giving you the come hither eyes, like some tiefling ladies.
Oh fuck yeah, dude.
Hopefully some tiefling men as well.
Yeah,
you know how it do. It gets crazy in Avernus.
Incubi, succubi. Are there actually? Would there even be any incubi or succubi here?
Hey, suck you by is their 2-step plan. You've got it.
Got it in one, dude. Yeah. So yeah, people are pretty much fawning over you at this point.
Fawning. She's a satyr.
It's so funny.
Fuck you, Josh.
And stop. Yeah. So you a rousing performance. The only reason why your party isn't, inundated with you is because, they've seen it before, right? They've been traveling with you long enough now that
they're probably immune to being.
They have a little bit of resistance, but even
we built up an immunity.
At the end of the day, they're probably like, "Wow, that was a pretty impressive performance. It's one of your better ones." So, very
now
all
I have
around.
groupies.
Yeah. All around, very good job. Yeah, you got the nerdy kid coming up like, "Can I carry your amp?" Like Rhyme from earlier.
Hey, fuck you, man. Just respect the groupies, man. Come on.
Yeah. Rhythm from earlier comes up. He's like, "Hey, man, if you ever need anybody to travel with you and carry your gear,
if you need a video editor for your YouTube channel,
if you ever need somebody to I don't know, hype you up. If you need a hype man, dude, I could
bro, I can run your Twitter.
Bro, I could
if you need a bard's bard.
Yeah, have you heard of social media? It's where people say good things about you. I actually know this really cool spell where I can make birds sing about you. Sometimes it really backfires and gets really, really inappropriate, but
sounds toxic.
It's a
it only gets inappropriate when also the bees get involved.
It's a 30 to 70 good to bad split.
There once was a satyr. There once was a satyr named Tig no one would mock. He walked all around town waving around his giant and
yeah.
Incidentally, playing to the crowd, I think this appearance of unearthly beauty for 1 minute thing. I was originally thinking angelic wings, but I think that'd be a little
They're probably not.
Probably not playing the right audience, so we're going with devilish, fiendy wings and shit. Stuff to play to crowd,
Yeah, I think that probably as you sing, right, your form just kind of takes on a devilish hue. You get a little bit of a black R around you, and your horns look like they almost curve and extend out into like the big like cartoony devil horns, right?
Like
And like
Hellboy type shit.
yeah, like
Like
it'll
when
like
he's
you
in
just
full Hellboy mode, whatever the fuck that is.
yeah, your eyes get a little more dark and sunken, and like you just really like playing into like almost like the goat like Beelzebub type look, you know, or Baphomet type look, right?
My beard grows longer.
Yeah, your beard did grow longer. But yeah, like that kind of thing. So it's not like a permanent change, but it's just like a look that you kind of take on.
Should I roll Constitution for resisting magical STDs?
No, I think I'll let you slide this time.
Okay.
They're all clean. Good luck.
Disease resistance.
Mahadi just stalked you really well with condoms.
You know, that's really nice of her.
Him?
That's yeah. Sorry. I was thinking of Maggie.
Yeah. Maggie just packed in
Here
the
you
trunk
go,
of the
kids.
car. Nothing but condoms. She's like, don't be a fool, wrap your tool.
You open up
I know how wild Avernus gets when you're out on the open
You
road.
open up the fucking glove box, and it's just nothing but Jimmy hats just pouring out all over the place.
Blow them up as balloons, and everybody else is ah!
That's what Lulu's been doing on the car rides.
she puts
It's
one over.
currently a slimy ball pit.
She puts them over her tusks.
I really like the idea of Lulu being like, "Hey, Bob, what's this for?" And he's like, they're like, "Okay, look." And they just like take it and put it on the tusk, and they're like, "Oh, it's like special armor." Like, put like 6 of them on each one.
I know that Bebop is
Okay.
almost 1,000 years old, but I really hope Bebop doesn't actually know how sex works.
Well, Bebop doesn't reproduce organically nor have genitals, so I think Bebop would only know how it works in theory. So it's
no,
like,
I mean,
yeah, it happens, but
Just
like,
because you're not doing it doesn't mean you don't need to be educated, okay? Like,
put my hard metallic fingers up your hoo-ha.
Oh, God. This episode is now Hard Metallic Fingers, and that wasn't even like a thing that happened.
We're changing your name from Bebop to Fisto.
Ugh.
Bebop Fisto Sentinel Unit.
Assume the
damn.
position.
Please,
Okay, I think
the next time you get a crit, you need to say assume the position and then just shoot someone point blank.
we are quite a bit past our normal time, and I think we're gonna call it here with the end of the show and everything wrapping down for the day. And they're gonna lead you to your rooms and show you. You've actually got like pretty nice rooms set up and everything. There's not gonna be the Avernus punishment this week because you're obviously at the Wandering Emporium, so you're not gonna
We're in the
incur
safe
any kind
zone.
of. Yeah, you're in the safe zone. If you like your alignment to shift back, Bebop, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah, I'm gonna have it shift back, but Bebop's still not gonna be changing an attitude about this place.
Yeah, I mean,
A little
allowed
bit
to have
better
his attitude.
feeling, but still not.
yeah, I mean, you haven't really seen anything other than like the contract thing that kind of makes you like super iffy, I would think.
So I think mid-performance, this concert went from like classical to like death metal.
Fuck yeah.
Has a very Black Parade style
Oh my god.
transition.
I cannot wait to see what my fucking hammer does. I'm excited.
Me
Hell
either.
yeah.
I'll figure all that out in the next
I
week
know,
or
dude.
so.
I'm
Are
fucking
we-
kidding with you.
Are we gonna try to play next week?
I mean, oh shit, it's
Well, Thursday is Christmas, right? So
No,
I don't
Friday
have
is
a problem.
Christmas.
Oh, okay. I don't have a problem playing.
next Tuesday is the 22nd. I don't personally have a problem with doing that.
Isaac, what about you? I know that you and Desiree may have stuff to do.
I will check with her. I'm not 100% sure what our plans are.
Yeah,
There's
I
no
will-
rush anyway.
I know her brothers are coming this weekend.
Gotcha.
Because they have to get here early enough that they have time to quarantine and then re-quarantine when they get back. So that, but
That's fair.
There's no rush. I'll have plenty of time to prepare for Theros or prepare, right?
Well, as we all know,
Well,
Brandon can't leave the house because right now it's abominable snowman mating season up in Canada. So they're all outside and just stomping all over the place. You can't.
Well,
risk
I
going
was
for
gonna
groceries.
ask Brandon, do we want to do another week of Avernus? Because we kind of cadenced with Theros, right? Like
It's
we
at a good
came
resting point, yeah.
Yeah, to a good resting point. If we wanted to do one more week of Avernus and then pick up in the new year with Theros and then go from there.
That's fine by me.
If and this is just a thing, I know of a good little I think it's the same one that that Isaac ran, but I am also into the idea if you guys ever want to run a Christmas one shot, like a single session.
God, that might actually be highly worth it.
That way we're not thinking about what to prepare or anything. I could just get a single one shot out and just one session. I'll even put finish it in a session or you explode kind of thing.
I played a Christmas one shot once. It ended very depressingly.
And next week I would be able to play for a little bit longer, or even if we wanted to move to like this weekend or something. I don't know. Like if we wanted to move the day or whatever, I can probably do that as well.
Yeah, I could just do like a little one-off with joke characters and everything, and just have a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, let's wait and keep it open because if Isaac can't make it, that might be an option for us to do without
That's
him.
kind of what I'm thinking. I'm not gonna be like, ooh, if Josh doesn't make, we get to if Isaac can't make it, we do the Christmas. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying it's like a lot more like group friendly. If Isaac can't make it, we can still do something and not feel bad about leaving him out of a main story thing.
Or Christmas themed fucking Cards Against Humanity or something.
Yeah, because the next thing that we start is the Path of Demon stuff, and that's main story stuff. Oh, also, you definitely get a level for killing that Narzagon.
I'll take a fucking level. Fuck yeah.
Mm.
I think the law of gravity should also gain a level.
Dude, it might.
Gravity is a little bit stronger, we notice.
It literally knocked the Nightmare down to like 16 health and cut the Narzagon's health in half. So, like...
I'm so glad I did that.
Now, the question is, do I take it? I forgot exactly what my build was. I think I was like 8 and 5 for Barbarian and Cleric. Assuming that we get to 13, like Josh said we might.
Yeah, 12 or 13, I think, is where we'll get to. And especially now that we're doing Tiamat and we're doing some other stuff, we will probably definitely get there.
I do get Channel Divinity, so...
I will say, you did pick the path that I wanted you to. I think this is the cooler of the two paths.
That's good. It's dope.
It's gonna take you to some cool things. Because the other path, I think, hardlines you into Archon. So you have to deal with him, but this path is cooler.
I really like that Archon is here.
Oh, of course he is.
Because that's a really cool tie-in to Critical Role, I think. Now, like,
Wait
I haven't
until
listened.
you find out who else is here.
Oh boy, I bet. I haven't listened to that campaign. Is fucking Mordenkainen around here somewhere? That he would be. But I don't know what Arkan's doing here, and I don't really know too much about Arkan because I haven't listened to the first campaign of Critical Role, but I like that they're doing that. I'm really scared of them running with Critical Role and making Exandria the flagship setting. I'm terrified of that because I don't like Exandria as a setting, but...
I don't think they will. I think that, honestly, they will probably stick to Forgotten Realms stuff because...
I certainly hope so, because... Damn,
I mean,
fucking love Forgotten Realms.
You're not gonna swap because one podcast, like even if it's the biggest podcast, that'd be like Marvel being like, "Oh man, this fan made a really cool comic. Let's completely center our whole universe around it." I mean, no, you're gonna keep it in the.
If a fan made a comic that introduced like hundreds of thousands of people to your product and like exponentially grew your GDP and shit like that, but that's.
Hey, I love rolling shit for HP.
You buy it, then they buy it and turn it into the X-Men. And if Matt Mercer's stuff turns into X-Men for D&D, then that's fine. I did hear. Are you the one who told me that they cast Chris Pine for a D&D movie.
I don't think I was the one who told you that.
Apparently,
I saw it on Facebook today.
Yeah,
but...
apparently 2022. There's supposed to be a D&D movie, and Chris Pine is going to star in it.
I'm down, actually. I'm gonna take my second level in cleric, so I actually need to roll a D8 instead.
I do like Chris Pine. My issue is the idea of making a D&D movie. Mostly because it's kind of like... You know how the Warcraft movie was like, people were really hyped for it? And then it
Yep.
came out?
That was their own fault, though.
And they were
I
like...
wasn't hyped for it.
You should
They were
never,
like,
you
man...
should never ever count on Blizzard to make anything
Well,
good ever.
my
That way you
thing
can
is,
only
like-
be like nice and surprised.
It was like, it ranged from this was okay to this was a mistake. Now I think probably okay. But everybody else, kind of a mistake. I'm really worried that if they make a D&D movie and don't like basically rip off Lord of the Rings to make it, I'm gonna be like, mistake.
I heard somebody say that they should just do a dramatization of a module, like do like a Curse of Strahd movie instead.
Yeah,
I
I would be
would-
fine if they picked up hell, like the Tiamat one, right? That you were talking about. Like
It's-
literally just take a like one of these campaigns, give it a no-name character. I think that is the most important part. You cannot like if you're trying to tell the story of like,
Yeah, you can't make a movie about
Whoever.
Drizzt.
yeah, like don't please for the love of God do not try to make a movie about like
Drizzt.
Drist or whatever. It could work, but it's a really bad idea. Instead,
Because
give us
so many people have their own take on him. Like,
yeah, give us characters that are literally named like the sorcerer, the fighter, the bard,
Ranger, cavalier, thief, barbarian,
like-
acrobat.
Acrobat.
They never have to give each other's names. They could just be like, "Oh, you're the ranger," and they're like, "Oh, cool, yeah."
And you're the
the
annoying
ranger.
fucking unicorn.
Yeah, they were
shine.
like you're the paladin, or so they refer to you as paladin. Blah blah blah.
Fluffer, get over here.
That allows them to fill those roles in a way that allows the watcher to put themselves as that character.
You know why?
So,
you know why they can't make a Curse of Strahd movie? Is because Christopher Lee is dead, and no one else deserves to play Strahd.
What?
Yeah.
You don't think Gary Busey could?
Gary Oldman, you mean?
I'm Gary Busey.
No, I did not.
I'm sad about my lady friend being dead. I'm Gary Busey.
Or what's it? That's no moon. That's fucking
Christopher Walken.
Could you imagine?
Hey, now these adventurers in
Welcome.
place.
To my lair.
Have I ever told you guys about the my brother and me bit about oh god, what's his face? Who him?
Tim Curry?
Yeah, Tim Curry. The fucking
Oh my god.
Tim Curry.
Really?
No, yeah, Tim Curry couldn't lead a kid into an ice cream truck driven by a Pokemon because he's so creepy. Come here. I've got
Can we
push
please
pops and
get-
ice cream.
Man,
I'm hanging out with
I
Pikachu
would
and
say that
Charmander.
Tim Curry could easily do all of those things, but the big issue with Tim Curry is that he had a stroke a few years ago, so
Oh,
it is
yeah.
very up to whether or not he can do all
He-
of these movies.
he could be
does a lot of
surrounded-
voice acting now.
He could be surrounded
Could
by
he
a
do?
child's parents, police officers, and a Pokemon, and couldn't get a kid into an ice cream truck.
You know who he could play? What's his face from oh god, the eyeball.
You
What?
can do it, bud.
From the last campaign we did. Shit.
Oh,
Xanathar?
the Xanathar?
Yeah, Xanathar.
The eyeball.
The eyeball.
The
yeah.
Xanathar since it's regards.
Come here. I need the Stone of Galore. Come
Like,
here.
he has just like
Give
the
me
best
the
voice ever,
stone.
really. Like,
Can I offer you a oh wait, no, fuck, he's dead too. Shit.
Oh god.
No, because I was just like Zardoz is literally a Sean Connery reference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could we get could Danny DeVito play Zablob?
Oh, hell
It's all
yeah.
purple. It's all purple, man. No.
This shit here is purple.
Rule 95, kid. Purple.
Here's the real thing. Johnny Depp as Jarlaxle.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, but Johnny Depp's career is kind of in the shitter since all of that shit went down, where like
All the
they
more
said he beat
reason
his
why he
wife,
deserves
and then they
it.
said he didn't beat his wife, and then he was suing a tabloid, and then he lost, and I was just sitting here going like, that's a lot of shit to want to take on as a studio.
Nah, you know what?
The problem is that he has hard evidence that he wasn't abusing her and she was in fact abusing him.
Yeah, but a lot of people aren't hiring him because he lost the case for slander or whatever.
But it was bullshit because they literally looked at him and said, "We don't care how much evidence you have. We're not going to side with you." And that was the court's fault, not his. Like,
it's one of those things where it's like, I understand that like his wife was shitty and like he almost definitely did not beat her, but just all of the bad press around him right now, just being a movie studio and trying to deal with that is not worth your money.
I did not beat her.
I'm gonna cut the stream now because I wasn't sure where we were gonna like cut this, but I think now is the time.
Johnny Depp.
We're still streaming.
Yeah, dude, we've been
He
streaming.
can walk around and look drunk all the time.
Actually, I think like they should get a black actor to play Jarlaxle. Number one, to avoid a lot of dark elves.
Jeremy Irons.
Okay, but
Yeah,
like,
dark elf thing where they're literally the color black.
Yeah, so this might be like a long shot, but if he plays up the sassy British thing that he naturally has because he's British, we forget about that. Fucking John Boyega, if they elf him up a little bit.
Oh yeah, John Boyega would be good. I still think Jeremy Irons, dude. Jeremy Irons is such a good actor.
Jeremy Irons is pretty good.
I fucking love Jeremy Irons. He does not get enough credit.
He could fucking roll Strahd, I think, like straight up.
He could, yeah, that would be very sick. Very like straightforward, powerful Strahd. Yeah, that'd be really cool.
And I know that people don't like him after Les Miserables, but fucking Russell Crowe.
Oh yeah, no, Russell Crowe's great, dude. I thought Les Mis was fine.
I thought he sounded fine. But that's
I did not like Les Mis, but that's because I don't think I would have liked that movie even if it was good.
It is
a
movie though.
So if we have a ranger
thing.
in the movie, can it be
Viggo?
what's his face?
Viggo.
No, I don't want it to be Vigo. I want it to be the other one.
The
Orlando
other one.
Bloom.
Oh my god.
I was about to say like Mads Mikkelsen. I just want to meet him.
Mads
I wanna
Mikkelsen
be
would
in
make
his
a
presence.
sick Strahd.
So
Yeah.
the real question is, who is Sean Bean playing, and why will they die?
Sean Bean can play as
Could Sean
Or
Bean
how will
be
they die?
Volo?
Sean Bean should be Volo, because Volo is the least killable character in the entire D&D multiverse. No, Sean Bean should be Renaer, because I don't know how the fuck you guys got away with not killing Renaer. That dude is so in danger at all points in time during Dragon Heist. It's ridiculous.
I'll be honest with you. If you guys actually fight Mahadi, I will be very impressed. I don't want to tell you not to.
Yeah,
Deal with Mahadi if he's willing to look at my side of things, because look, man, I understand he's almost definitely strong if he's got this many people and he's got that many soul coins.
Right.
I just like how you signed one contract and Bebop's already ready to throw hands. Like,
this is also an Emily thing. I don't sign contracts unless I've thoroughly read them. Like my employment contract, that was 1 page long. I made absolutely sure that every single statement told how many sick days I had, what
money.
to do. Like, yeah, I don't like contracts. I think this is something I got from my parents.
that's fine, but you are in Avernus. There is a certain amount of like you're gonna have to make deals, right? And like you can't. While there are devils and demons running around, not everybody is looking to stab you in the back. Some people are just looking to get their comeuppance, basically. So I try to convey that is what's happening here.
I don't know, man.
As a little I mean, behind the scenes thing, like outside the game, I think he is lawfully evil aligned. So I tried to convey that he's a greedy guy, right? He's out to make money, but he's doing it in a way that he guarantees the outcome for himself, instead of having to play tricks and games with the demons and devils he's dealing with.
Okay, well, I'm gonna ask a singular question out of character.
Okay.
Is there something in the contract that we don't know about?
No, I actually told you everything.
Okay, cool. Bebop's still gonna be really iffy about it.
Yeah, I
But-
would not expect you to change your opinions because of an out
And
of
Bebop's suddenly like, I'm
context
chill with this
conversation.
contract.
Yeah. Oh, it's fine. No, the contract literally read something very close to Tygo come in, do the concert. You're free to travel around the town as much as you want, buy things, purchase, make deals, whatever you want. But when you leave, you need to be settled up. So, like, if that means that you paid your bill, then sure. If that means that you're going on a quest to settle a debt, then sure. That needs to be set in stone when you leave. Otherwise, he takes your soul and makes you work it off.
So what you're telling me is the contract is basically fuck around and find out.
Yeah, it's kind of like trying to, like going to a restaurant back in the ye olden days, and you don't have enough money to pay, so you have to like stay and wash dishes all night for free. Except that like the thing that's going to be washing dishes is your soul, and you better hope that he doesn't need a soul coin to power a car or something like, you know.
I can dig it. Well, all right.
Yeah, there's actually a lot of really cool stuff, and this is supposed to be an area that you come back to whenever you need a break or, you know, you need items and stuff like that to buy. So
That's kind of the vibe I was getting. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really want to stir the pot too much. I mean, who else is going to take over? It's like, you know, the farmer guy don't have that same vibe, and I don't know what the fuck is up with Lizard Barber Lady.
I think that's an even worse person to potentially put in charge.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows?
I mean, out of character, of course, because in character we don't even fucking remember her.
All we yeah, really. Out of character, we know that they're opposed to Tiamat, and that's basically everyone. Tiamat does not have a lot of friends. Well, you know, that's a problem for us to figure out next week. I'm gonna put in a poll in the Facebook group, and Isaac will respond to it with open poll, as he is wont to do.
I might do open bowl with like the red bee. You never know.
And I'll see how we feel about what we'll play next week.
Tight.
Cool.
I am gonna peace and play some more goddamn Cyberpunk.
Yeah, I think I might do the same.
need to go to bed.
All right, dude. Well, good night, you guys. Thank you for playing.
Before, yeah, are we off stream now?
No, but we can be. 1 second.